Is it on? Yeah, it's on. Hey guys, welcome back, and welcome to Hooptalknetwork. With me, your host Marley, and today we're watching the South Carolina USC game. So let's get into it. It's not on yet. There's like 5 more minutes before the actual goes live, but or 4 minutes apparently. I can't count, but. So I think this is going to be a really good game. I'm super, super excited because we have 2 really good teams. I don't know a lot about either teams. I don't know. It's kind of more of a thing where they're 2 really good teams, so this should be a good matchup, but I'm not like 100% sure how, what the stats and stuff are. But, so, I'm excited. We have some, the players from both teams. I looked it up. We have the players from both teams, and then I have some snacks and stuff for, my own personal to get hungry when I still stream. So we've got some yummy popcorn, and I don't know if you can see this, but we got some Sour Patch Airheads. Sour Patch. What are these called? Sour Airhead Bites. Fire. Definitely get them if you like sour candy, or not like extremely sour candy. And then we have very healthy Mountain Dew. That's about it. And can't forget lava pretzel. So that's about that. And now we're just gonna go and look here. So let's see what the odds are. Ooh, this is wow. People think USC has 13% not gonna win. Oh. Why is this? Why? Anyways, dementia. And get out of here. Anyway, so we're kind of just waiting for the game. 2 minutes for the game time. Matchup. We're just looking here. Leading scores. So these are the 2 leading scores. We have Jay Edwards. I think that's Joyce Edwards, and then L Jones. I'm looking at my notes. London Jones. They must be. I mean, if they're leading, they must be pretty good. So it's a good thing. Here's some team stats. Why is it SCAR? South Carolina. I don't know what this preview for, but so we have South Carolina, and then they're 9th. They're not. I think I was looking at something from last year yesterday. So South Carolina has 3 wins. USC has 2. I'm gonna say the Gamecocks because they're. Wait. South Carolina Gamecocks. Okay, that makes sense. So I'm predicting South Carolina might win this because they're a good team. They're a really good team. So is USC. So I don't know. That's a really good This is just gonna be a good matchup. I'm excited. I know a lot of you guys are excited. 50. Well, we have a minute before the game tip off. So enjoy this live stream. I'm excited. I don't have a lot of commentary this game because I don't really know, or I'll commentate as much as I can, but I don't really know how well the teams are doing or how. I know they're good, but I did my research a little bit yesterday, and I know they have more. South Carolina's more defensive faced, and then USC is more offensive faced. So I don't know. I feel this is gonna be a really, really good game, but we'll have to wait and see. You can join the chat too. Let's type something in here. And the game is on. Why is it not working? Let me reload it. Am I gonna have to go on Fox to watch this game? This is weird. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. Maybe I'll have like the live audio and then I'll just... I don't know what's going on. This is weird. But, okay, so I'm trying to figure out what happened. I don't know if it's just because it's on TV today or not, but... This is so annoying. I hate how, like... I don't know if the broadcast is glitching, but normally it is on here. Give me a minute and see what I can do here. Let's see if I can find the audio. So, I do not know what's going on. This is really weird. It's not... It's on Fox, but I don't know why it's not. Oh my god. Give me a few minutes, because this is like not... This is so annoying. Oh, if I gotta do all this again, this is gonna literally make me so mad. Okay, so this is... Okay, never mind. So I went on the wrong network, I think. That's probably what happened. And then I didn't... No. Go back. I think I went on the wrong... I went to Fox Sports instead of Fox. I think that's what happened. And that's why this got messed up. So here we are. Can I not, like... Fox Sports. So we're gonna watch... Wait, what is... I'm trying to figure out what the heck happened here. Because it said it was like, oh, we're going to have it on, and then they didn't put it on when the time thing went out. I want to see if I can find it somewhere else, because I don't know why this is doing this. Okay, so there's the game. There we go, now it's live. I just had to give it a second. You're not seeing it. You're not seeing it. There. Boop. All right. There we go. We've got it, guys. It worked. I was stressing out for nothing. So, super excited. Like I said, this is a big game. Very excited. Fox must have gone down or something because it wasn't working. I don't know why. So I'm not the only one that has this problem too. My friend's was watching a game yesterday or some type of basketball, and she couldn't get it on. And she's like, "Why is this not working?" I'm like, "I don't know. You're asking me as if I know. Like, I'm not that. I mean, I'm smart, but I'm not a genius where I can figure. Oh, maybe it's the network." But thank you for streaming. You're welcome. Hope you guys enjoy this stream. I've been kind of going off this last 3 days with streaming a lot, trying to just build up more of the it's not community, more of a community with this new decision I made. This is something I've never really done before, like doing this, being on camera live with other people watching me. I'm not used to talking to a camera and then people being watching. I mean, I watch a lot of like streams, stuff like that, of like YouTube and stuff, YouTubers that I like. So you see a different side. I feel like when you're doing the actual talking and people are in here, like it feels good. And I'm not used to public speaking either, so this is actually really good for me to be doing this. And sometimes you want to do something that you think is good and you do something that you love. So that's why I wanted to do this podcast, because I love women's basketball from WNBA to college. Love it completely. I've been watching it for 6 years, I think. So that was 10 maybe. So, it feels good that I can like make a platform that people can watch and stuff. So thank you guys for coming in. I haven't really had a lot of people yesterday or the day before that. So this is nice that we have like some people in here. But I don't know why this is taking so long. This is taking forever because last time I watched the game and they did not take, I think they're just getting everything ready. So I want to ask, does anyone have predictions for this does anyone have predictions for this specific game? Like who's going to win? For me personally, I don't know because I'm not a real fan of either, but you know what? We're just guessing because I don't know. I think this is just my opinion, but South Carolina's more of on the defensive side. And then USC's been like a really shooting team for a while, but I don't know like completely. They'll start coming in. They'll start coming in once more. Yeah. I think if I just keep streaming more, I'll start more people start coming in, and then I think I'll feel better because I know the first few days of like streaming is like hard because you're like the only one you're talking your nomad basically, but I'm getting used to it. So I like this. This is nice. I like this. Gamecocks, Trojans. Ooh, I don't know. I know they're so. I think USC's 2-0, and then South Carolina's 3-0. I believe. Someone check that because I'm not entirely sure. But I did have some stats that I wrote. I went live yesterday. I don't know if anyone watched that, but I wrote down some like stats and stuff. I don't feel like going over it because that took me an hour to go over it. But yeah, I don't know. This is gonna be like a really, really good game. I have a really good feeling about this. But I've been debating this all day because I know a lot of people have been saying like, oh, Gamecocks. Yeah, okay. So I was right. Well, I'm good. Okay. Thank you for saying that, Simone, because I wasn't completely sure. I think the Gamecocks won, but it won't be a blowout. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a blowout either because I feel like it's going to be a lot of back and forth up and down the court, which is I'm excited for because I love those type of games because it makes it more exciting, personally. Oh, peep the shirt. My girl, Nika Mule. You can't see the back of it. I'm standing up. Bro, my hair is so long. I'm obviously Seattle Storm fan, if you can't tell by the shirt, and Indiana. And I'm a fan too much, honestly. Okay. I don't know why this hasn't started. I think the broadcasting's having a problem or something. I'm trying to just see. Oh, nope. I thought pausing it would be. I think the Trojans have played good defense. They won, but if not, can't come. Yeah, I feel that's really true because I don't know. I don't watch a lot of South Carolina or USC games, but once I saw this game come like on, I'm like, oh, okay, I'll definitely like watch that because I love a good basketball game. I think everyone loves a good basketball game. The boys are still playing. I think the game is at 9:15. If it starts at 9:15, I'm like on the East Coast, so it's gonna be like late. This is gonna be a really late game for me. Like when it ends, I'm gonna be like going to bed at like midnight maybe, but who knows? I don't know. So I know that Juju Watkins tore her ACL, I believe, and then Chloe Kitts did. Those are the only two players like I really know of the two teams. If I'm being honest, I probably should have done more research, but you know what? It's okay. I'm learning about other teams because if I'm being honest, all I've been focusing on for the last like 5 years is Iowa or 6 years Iowa. I've been a fan for a long time, but I think once I start this channel, I'll know more about like other teams in college, and that's good because I have to have good. You don't have good. I can't speak. I swear. Have to have good ball knowledge. Like I think everyone that starts this has to have like a decent knowledge, but sometimes you don't. Sometimes you do. It depends. So thank you guys for joining me today. I know it's like late for some people, but for me it's late too. Honestly, I didn't expect the game to be like this, but I forgot it's in. I think they're playing in California. I believe. Someone check them that too, because I don't know. Actually, we're gonna look this up. We're looking this up. So here we go. Ooh. USC had a lot of poor movement off season, I think. Did they? I don't watch like a lot of the transfers and everything that's been happening. I should. All I know that the thing is, this is what I've been saying before. I've been focusing on Iowa where I should really focus on other teams. Like, I know that we've got Chit-Chat Wright Chit-Chat Wright came from Texas, one of the Texas teams, to Iowa. I know that we got a whole lot of freshmen and other things like that, but that's good. I think that's good because they can get new, like, fresh people in there, and then they can make like a difference. Because honestly, sometimes the team just needs a refresh. You know what I mean? I still can't believe this is taking forever. Oh, and by the way, I have snacks, some yummy popcorn to watch this thing because I'm probably gonna be up to like I don't know how long this is gonna take. But I was typing something, I forgot. USC, yes. So it is, it's in Los Angeles. So I think that's why it's a late game for me. See, okay, is anyone else on like the East Coast? Can anyone tell me that? Because if you're on the East Coast, you know this is gonna be like a really, really late game, like to end. Because I'm like on the East Coast, and I know these games are like could become so like. Because I've watched so many Seattle Storm games, and I put them by like midnight. I'm like, okay, and if it's a school night, I can't stay up that late. That's like crazy. Oh my god! But here we are, waiting for this game to start. You know, I think that I don't know. I'm in Jersey. Me too. It's definitely hard to be as a fan of like teams that like across the country, like in Seattle or like Los Angeles. It's so hard to be like, oh, I have to stay up late to watch this game, but sometimes you can't because like I have school. I'm still in school, so I have to like get up early in the next morning. So I'm like, okay, I don't want to get up that or stay up this late. So I'm gonna be tired tomorrow. So it's like, but I'm a fan, so I'm just like, okay, I'll just stay up late, watch 90% of the game, and I'll find out tomorrow. But I'd much rather, I feel like this is me, though. I'd much rather watch the game rather than find out tomorrow, oh, we lost or we won, because I like watching basketball, so it's not like something that's, I cannot, like, I wanted to start this stream early, but then they must be starting the game late. But, you know, it's okay. Thank God it's Saturday. I can't be the only one that's like happy it's Saturday because I'm very happy with that. I don't know what I was trying to see the stats before I found out this, and I had that whole entire problem where it wasn't loading. So it's okay. It happens. I know that, but it can be annoying. You know how like you plan ahead? Up. There you go, guys. You're on it. We have the Trojans. Okay, so everyone put their predictions in the chat. I want to see who thinks who's going to win.
The Sprouts Farmers Market, the real
Thank God it started. I'm like,
downtown Los Angeles.
Everyone put predictions in the chat, and I'll put mine in the chat because I don't really. I don't know.
2, South Carolina, and number 8, Southern
California. Simone's had the Trojans. I might have the
couple of stars of the women's game taking center stage here tonight. Joyce Edwards, the
South Carolina. Freshman. I don't know. I'm just guessing
now
at this
every
point.
Possible watch list already off to a strong.
And I know
start.
it's like hard to watch some of these games because sometimes they don't show up all the time on TV. Like I've done that so many times.
Aaron Goldsmith, Sarah Kustok. Sarah, this should be a fantastic night of college basketball. For the Gamecocks, this is a program that's been to the top of the mountain, right? 5 straight Final Fours, a couple of national championship games. They've been there. They've done that. 2 national titles that they've won. Meanwhile, for USC, the Trojans, that is, the women of Troy, they're trying to take their game to that very next top level.
Well, there's a reason we're on prime time. These are 2 premier programs, and you said it. They're trying to get to a point where they have a rhythm here with some new faces, some new pieces. For South Carolina, we know they are predicated on defense, but they have come out excellent, efficiently, offensively for USC. They're going to have to make some shots against this as they continue
I know
to
that like this will probably be a close
so 2
game.
programs that have some good footing underneath them, to say the least, but yet some changes, some new faces on both sides. First, for the number 2 Gamecocks, Sanaya Latson, who last year was the nation's leading scorer at
I don't know
Florida
these
State. She averaged
people.
25 a game.
Someone
She is
has
now
to,
with
like,
South
I
Carolina
have to
on the other
start doing
side.
research
The
of teams
Trojans
that
have an
like are
impact
playing, and
transfer
I'm like,
for
okay,
themselves.
this is
Paris
a good
Dunn,
player
the
this one
Georgia
time.
Tech
I
transfer.
don't do that
Last year,
sometimes,
first team
and
all
well, since it's early
ACC,
and
she
I
averaged 16
like
a
early
game.
in
Yeah,
my
and I
like
think that's part of it. Everyone
podcasting
understands
career,
the roles.
I'm
you
not
fit
used
on
to
some
doing
new
all
teams
this
and
research
also
and stuff.
new
I'm used to just like
responsibilities for
watching the
players who
games,
have been.
seeing who.
A
But
terrific
now I have to
crowd
like,
on
actually
hand
start
tonight.
doing research.
These
And
two
I don't
teams
remember
will play
sometimes
this
'cause I'm
year
busy with
and
school,
next
but
year. Yeah, they're trying to decide
no,
who is the
it
real
is what it is.
USC. Is it
All right.
South Carolina?
Let's
Is
go.
it Southern California? Two tremendous college powers. And the Gamecocks control one of the top shooting teams in the nation, but facing certainly their best competition yet early on this year.
Why did you shoot the three?
Here is Latson, the transfer from Florida State.
Trojans are low-key playing good defense so far. I mean, it's only been like a few seconds
Edwards
in
has
the
been
game,
so
but
poised and under control early on this
I think
year.
we
She
have
came
to
off
like.
the bench
Why
last
did she shoot?
year.
Okay,
And
I
was the
can't. She
Gamecocks
might
leading
be
scorer. Shot
what's
clock
it called, a post
now
player.
approaching
But I
five.
don't
Hang
understand
rhythm
how
off the
people
glass.
don't shoot the
Raven
threes.
Johnson.
I get if you're like not confident, but I
She's a
feel like
fifth-year
if you're
senior.
open that
Here she has
much,
done
then
that, and that's one of her biggest strengths, her ability to turn the corner, get downhill, and go right to the basket. And that's where Carolina really opens up the game.
A nice pass. Davidson can't keep her
Oh,
feet. She
I
touched
also
the
hate how the
glass.
players go on the ground because I feel like they get
Gamecocks
such
ball.
bad like.
Well, number 2, South Carolina,
what's it
led
called?
by Don
Floor rash?
Staley,
Or,
her
like,
18th
court
season,
rash?
3
I don't know
national
what it's called.
titles.
But they get
for
like
South
bad rackets on
Carolina.
their knees and stuff.
She's taken them to each of the last 5 Final Fours.
Well,
Remarkable.
we could talk through this whole broadcast about her resume, what she's done, what she's accomplished, not only as a coach, as a player, but this is a fun
actually-
challenge for her to see
I don't
so
know.
many new players and maybe a little bit of different
USC are
playing
kind of
style.
playing good defense, but
Fell away from
I
the
don't
ball
know.
on the
There's a
other
lot
side.
of-
Lindsey
there's a lot of
Gottlieb has
movement.
made it very vocal, very public. She wants to make this program, the Women of Troy, the premier
yeah,
program
this is
in
gonna be.
college
I think
basketball.
that
She has
you
helped to
know
lead
how
them
you can
to
just
back-to-back
tell right before the
Elite
game,
Eights,
like
and,
how this is gonna be a really
USC
good game.
very much
this
on
is
their
just
way.
gonna be.
Well,
I feel like a
and
phenomenal
you've just
game.
seen how
Just
things
both
have
sides
developed
of
and
the
evolved
both
over
sides
the
of the
course of the
ball.
last 5 seasons, in particular the names, the talent that she's brought here.
A spin cycle from Edwards, but can't finish near the rim.
Shoot!
She regains.
Oh God! There you go. There's a three. Oh.
And with the touch.
And that's a part of her game that she's continued to work on.
I'm surprised
I said it earlier,
USC hasn't scored yet. This is like
so efficient.
I thought they would score in the like next possession,
possession,
but I guess that happens sometimes.
Here's Kara Dunn. 3 great years at Georgia Tech.
Ooh.
Jazzy with the left hand rings out.
And
Wow.
they're going to put a lot of pressure
Okay.
on Jazzy Davidson. She had
So,
tremendous
I don't know
finish
if
in
I'm
that win.
the
at
only one that
NC
thought
State,
that they
where
were
she did
gonna.
the second
So
half
someone
to close
said
the game as
asked
a
or
freshman.
answered this in
Part
chat.
of
Did
how
you
South
think that this
Carolina
would
will
be
look to defender
that
is that
USC was
physicality.
going to
That's how
be
they bring
scoring
it across the
more
board.
in the next session they would have South Carolina?
Edwards drives, pulls
Because I
out.
thought this was
Air
gonna
ball.
be really like tight so far, but I know I'm judging off like the last few
Trojans in
minutes of the game,
transition.
but that's just me. That's me as a person sometimes. I judge it and then I'm like, okay.
Reverse hang and
I
fade.
stand
Kennedy
corrected.
Smith,
We
who's
did
been a
the
tremendous
score, so-
defender early on this
Okay.
year, but has struggled to kind of gain some
Yeah,
offensive
I know,
rhythm.
I
Good
know,
start
I know.
for her.
And part of
I-
that rhythm comes
I
from
predict
getting
things
stopped,
too
being able to
early,
get
I'm like,
some
okay,
early
I shouldn't
offense.
talk,
We
'cause
saw
then
that
they
there
score.
with USC.
Tessa
You're right.
Johnson foul.
Tessa Johnson, great offseason, great summer. She's added even more muscle. You see it in her ability to embrace some of that contact, how she gets downhill. We know how smooth she is in the mid-range game.
Well, this is big for the women of
Does
Troy. That's the
anyone
second
know
foul already on
what other
Jazzy
games are
Davidson. So she
tomorrow? I know
heads to
there's
the
like a
bench.
bunch of games tomorrow. I'm trying to figure out which
On
one's
Jones, the UCLA transfer,
Because I
takes
know
her
you
spot.
can't play tomorrow.
And that's a part of the
play
balance. And I
tomorrow.
think even too, not just for Jazzy Davidson, but for freshmen in general. You talk about the level of physicality, the speed of the game, what you can get away with, how you're trying to impose that type of will and force, but also do so in a way that you're keeping it clean. You know, the value that she has brought to this group and the need for her to be on the floor.
Now, Tessa Johnson put on 10 pounds of muscle this offseason. She's a junior first-year starter and has gotten off to a blazing start to begin this year.
Well, and I think that's a part of it when you look at new pieces. Yes, there's transfers, but also players who have been in these programs with added responsibility now or different roles that they have been given and expected.
Jones, who last year hit 5 triples against the Gamecocks as a member of the Bruins.
Yeah, a little different seeing her in this USC uniform as opposed to the UCLA gear.
Kennedy Smith
Ooh,
misses, and here comes
that happened.
Latson pushing.
That's what I
With the
said.
left hand, and
I always say when someone airballs, it happens. Sometimes not other shots can ever
Sides for
happen.
USC. Now ball is lost.
Hey,
Regained.
thanks for streaming.
That's
No
Edwards
problem.
with the deck.
This was a big game. I knew that, and I knew a lot of people
Entry
would
pass down low. Hand through. And the size of Code at
yeah, they do look.
6'6"
I'm surprised how many shots haven't
And that's
fallen
a
for
great read
Trojans.
by
Normally
Laxton.
they shoot really well, but I'm like surprised.
Fading front
And then,
iron short.
Like
Kennedy
no one
Smith.
hit the rim.
Carolina
I guess
wants
sometimes you
to
have
run
like
and
that
just do
game,
that off
but
of stops.
I'm
How
just
much
don't
they
know.
look to
This
push.
is I'm shocked.
Get a
honestly,
comfort in
because
transition.
I thought they were gonna fall more or have more shots.
Johnson slowing it down a little bit.
Holy cow, 93 people in this.
Laxton to the rim.
Like biggest amount I've had in a while. Like had at all.
And a scramble for it. It's
Oh,
picked up by Malia Samuels. Samuels, a junior, first-year starter in transition. Jones, mid-range.
Oh my.
That's not a three, but it counts. It's off to a good start.
Nice soft touch and just finding those spots within the pockets of the defense, and that's what USC needs to do.
Let's do it. Hi, hello, welcome to the
They
stream.
have so much length and so much size, pressure on the perimeter.
Holy, this is crazy. 107 people in here right now. This is like, wow. I'm so happy right now. I don't think I've had this many people.
360 spin and an open look.
Man, that's a tough move by Joyce Edwards.
Awesome. Thank you guys for joining.
Thank
you guys for staying tuned.
And Joyce Edwards, the sophomore, just picks up where she's left off at the start of the season. Everyone's getting in on the action here. Beautiful pass by Laxton to Cott.
I feel like their shots are.
She does a great
falling.
job getting to the basket, and then Joyce Edwards with
but I get they're trying to play like good defense. I get that though. So first half, 6 minutes.
The holidays are all about giving, but at the Ram Wrap Up the Year sales event, it's all about getting. Get 0% APR financing for 60
so far,
months.
so
Get
I mean,
the
so far so
strongest
good for
Ram
South Carolina.
1500 ever, and get it all backed by a 10-year, 100,000-mile
problem.
warranty. Nothing stops
I
Ram.
stream.
Don't let anything stop you from getting a
streaming,
great deal at the Ram Wrap Up the Year sales event.
Right now, purchase this Ram 1500 and get 0% financing for 60 months. Plus, no monthly payments for 90 days and a 10-year, 100,000
I know there's a lot of games
on
on tomorrow, so I'm gonna try to
2026 Ram
stream.
1500.
I'm probably gonna watch Iowa game because if you guys clearly can't tell, I'm an Iowa fan. That's the Caitlin Clark poster. So I'm probably gonna stream that. If you move the commercial, we'd love to hear your commentary. Yeah, I got it. Let's mute. Okay. Can you guys hear me better now? Okay, so tomorrow there's gonna be like a lot of games on. Oh, I hate this commercial. I can't watch this commercial. It's gonna make me cry because I hate seeing. Okay, I know I just went off topic a lot, but when you see old people like that commercial, that made me cry the first time I saw it. I'm like, oh my god, because it's so sad, but like it's so true because you get older and it's like, oh my god. Oh, you're welcome. So, like, it looks like it's gonna be a blowout. I don't know. I feel like it might be, but it also, I don't know. This is such a. See, I'm realizing more now that you can't just judge based on like the first. Sometimes you can, but you also can't because sometimes it could like completely turn around. But South Carolina look really good. I'm surprised how good they look. Well, not surprised, but you know what I mean. But does anyone know what games are going to be on tomorrow? Because I know UConn and Iowa are playing. I don't know who else is playing tomorrow. Trojans are starting really bad. Do they normally start bad, or like do they like do well in the first half? Because I've only watched one USC game. That was when they played Iowa, and they that was a stressful game. But does anyone know what other games are going to be on tomorrow? Tomorrow, UConn, Iowa State. Yeah, UConn, Iowa State. USC is literally so I'm glad they're on track today. So I can't really I can kind of speak to it, but I can't also really because I'm the only two TCU, NC State. Ooh, that's going to be a good game too. TCU tomorrow. I don't know when this – I have to like – okay, the stream's back on. I need LSU to play tomorrow. I'm ready for LSU to play tomorrow. I'm debating what time to start a stream because the Iowa game starts at 3. UConn game starts at noon. So I'm not really sure. Let me put the mute thing back on for you guys so you can hear.
California.
You turn this down a little bit.
Well, this
Does me turning it down help?
For the real SC.
Like at all?
Look at the logos through the years.
And both teams leaning into the USC
I don't know if this is helping like at all because
point.
it's like not. Princeton, Maryland could be good.
Trojans,
Okay.
the women of Troy keeping the SC there. South Carolina.
I think you see it.
Gamecock is their logo for many years at this point now.
On the court. Yeah.
I'm not taking a side. I think they're both the real.
Is it okay? So it's better now. You can hear me for
I
the
would
game.
call
Okay.
South Carolina,
Good. All right,
USC,
awesome.
but what storied program?
I know Juju
talked about it a
Watkins
bit,
like
but
really
especially
good. I just never.
Look at what
That's all I really know.
South
I
Carolina,
can't really
Dawn
like, speak a
Staley,
lot on her
what
'cause I
she
haven't
has
watched
done
her
through the
gameplay
course
a
of
lot,
this year,
but
where this program is at, the success that they
LSU
have
is
found
winning the
consistently year after year. You'd mentioned that with Lindsay Gottlieb now in her 5th year at USC, the enthusiasm, the excitement. This
Trojans
is a
are
great
down
crowd
by
on hand, and they continue to pack the Galen Center as well when they play there.
7 points.
Gottlieb has revived
That's
this
not
program
bad.
in Southern California. Good block from behind. Joyce Edwards
And then
right
they start
there.
like that after the timeout. Oh,
The
block
trailer.
shot.
That's Johnson. And that cannot be held onto by Edwards. Another scrum. Edwards comes up with it. Latson circles around, hangs, and has the touch.
This Trojans
And
can't
it started with that
stop
block at the other end.
Carolina.
Early sample size, first 3 games with South Carolina averaging 9
I'm like-
blocks per game, allows them to get out and go, and you just see it in how connected they are.
That's
at this
a
end.
good three.
Kara Dunn, her
Yeah,
first
three,
bucket.
that's pretty good.
And I say that, and Kara Dunn steps right in, knocks down a 3-point shot. Those are the things Gottlieb has talked about, just finding where shots are coming from, the good shot selection, how that will help them catch a rhythm on the offensive side and improve that efficiency that they've seen early on.
Especially with the size disadvantage for the Trojans. They have to start making some shots like that, don't they?
Oh, God.
Tessa Johnson can't finish that one.
Absolutely. And just to keeping the defense honest as well, because they got players that can get downhill, but
Oh, God.
you see the size, how the South Carolina defense wants to
Another
extend.
three.
On the
Ah.
Jones short iron.
I feel like USC's shooting is just
Through
off.
pass, they feed
Yeah, good
Edwards.
beat. They're playing good defense.
And
It's
she
not,
has
see,
to
that was
roll
the
in.
collapse of it, so I don't.
Of course, Edwards.
And that just
Well,
feels
it's like
too
every
easy.
possession
Great
is
job by
different for
Edwards
USC.
in her command and the presence inside, the pass by Tessa Johnson, but overall, just the ease of the position makes it too close.
10 of the 15 coming in the paint for South Carolina. Spin,
Okay.
strip, and a foul.
No, go on.
That was Iwachukwu who was
Oh my
going up
God.
with it.
Joyce Edwards, she has been a block machine
But
here
Canyon
early
King
on
is
in the
so
season.
sour.
So far in her career, and led to this basket. Nice job
That's a,
by Latson, just working
Sour
the
egg bites.
inside.
They're
Nice
super
soft
sour.
touch. We see good
that one I just ate
passing
was like
there
covered in
early
that.
on.
What?
And that's for as
covered
much
in,
as we're
like, the
talking about
sour
both
stuff?
these teams. You know,
It's like my
defense and
tongue is-
offense always go hand in hand. So the tempo you want to play at, how you want to push, the stress that it puts on you. And got a birthday girl at the line, Vivian
Oh my lord.
Iwachukwu.
The Trojan
20
shots are
years
just
old
not
today.
falling today. It just seems like they're just not shooting.
I always feel like you have good
maybe
games
it's
on
just
your
they
birthday.
haven't beat. I can't.
Get a little something, a little
They might just
magic,
be
a little
having a
something
bad
special.
day. A bad day. Oh, it's her birthday.
Brother Vincent
Everyone say
used
happy
to play
birthday to
on
that girl in
men's
the
team
chat.
now over at Georgetown.
I'll say it first. Happy
St. John's
birthday.
before that.
Yeah, they're just not.
So a zone look here from USC.
In the corner, Raven Johnson. That's her second triple already.
Dude, I think they normally get better in the
That's
second
big
quarter.
for Raven
Hope,
Johnson.
I think they will honestly, because they're getting
She
their
shot
shots are
those
starting to
three
fall a
well
little
here
bit
in the
more.
early part of the season.
But I think what's
Turnover.
happening. There's no
Picked
steal.
off by
I think what's
Johnson.
happening is US. I can't say that. South Carolina. Let's just say that.
Into the corner. The
South Carolina shots are
freshman,
just falling.
Forgot McKeer. Out of
The
Ontario.
Trojans are starting to
First
fall
shot
late,
tonight.
which are good because then they can get on and they can just start hitting all those shots.
Done. Hanging. And off the glass.
And what a tough shot by Dunn.
See,
You
now
got
they're
two
starting to
players
fall.
that
They're
are riding on her,
eight points
one
behind.
in
That's
front,
not
one on her hit the collapse, but she's got
They
size
need to play
and a good
tighter
strength to
defense,
finish
like-
through.
Tighter than
An
whatever
easy
that
make
was.
there, but it's missed by Tessa Johnson. In transition at the rim. And Iwachukwu.
They're
What
starting
a
to warm
run,
up.
what
I
a
feel like now.
line.
So it's not
Good
more of what
recognition,
they're
and for
shots
South
are trying to
Carolina,
fall.
transition defense got to be a little bit tighter
Now
there off of
even
that
the
possession.
commentator
They
just
had
said that
bodies and
defense needs to be like a
traffic,
little
just
bit
allowed
tighter
that
for
pass to
Trojans,
get
so
through nicely.
I think once they do that, they'll be fine.
They did a 6-point game as Edwards pulls up.
Ooh.
Here comes Kennedy Smith. From the elbow, the feed. Iwachukwu foul. Count it and one.
That scares me sometimes when people fall, like, because I've seen some like bad injuries.
USC is starting to roll.
Like,
They're
or they
getting some
slide,
stops,
or
and
they
they've been able
slides.
to get
I hate
out
when
and
that
look for
happens.
early offense. What a play and pass here by Jones on the inside. Smooth move by
I'm the type of person that
on
stresses
the
out.
finish,
Even
and then
like,
this time forcing a mismatch off of the switch,
if you watch
which
my
is
live
something
stream
that
tomorrow
South
with,
Carolina
like,
will do
Iowa,
in the
I'll
pick and
be
roll
stressed
plays,
out. I'm
taking
just that type of
advantage.
person that, like,
Talk a lot about
you know,
size, but
so-
when you're able to work those ball screens and you get a smaller player, beautiful slip there by Iwuchukwu. Telling you, birthday girl, keep an eye out.
As soon as you said it.
Oh God, I think we might have jinxed her. Which we never said birthday
6-0
girl.
run for Southern Cal. Here, kicks out.
There you go.
Johnson. Samuels to the basket.
Oh.
Spencer Davidson is checked
And we
back
got the
in.
rebound.
Offensive
And
rebound.
again.
Dunn can't
Oh
put
my
it
God,
through.
everyone's falling over.
She's slow to get up. Edwards helping her up. The crowd wanted to travel there on Johnson
I hate that stuff.
after a cold start.
Officials are letting it play. There's a lot of contact around the rim on a handful of these drives.
Baseline kick out.
Oh my God.
And a whistle down to the baseline.
They blew the whistle, which makes a shot. That stinks.
And so you mentioned it earlier, Jazzy Davidson, the highly touted freshman, #1 recruit in the country, who's come in. She's had a strong start here for USC. Big finish.
I'm trying to count my
Helping to close out that game last Sunday at NC State. 21 points. She had the go-ahead layup with just under 10 seconds left, and wasn't just about scoring those 21 points. In fact, in that second half, just a huge burst.
Right there at the rim, Kara Dunn. She's got 7 early.
2 points. I mean, I could tie it up. You can just need to play really good
in the
defensive
freshman out of Cypress, Texas for
possession.
the
The
Gamecocks.
Trojans.
Johnson with the feed to Edwards. Under the rim with the touch.
Soft touch.
Yeah, they're starting to warm up, and that's
such
good.
a creativity
They're
around
they're
the
starting.
basket,
They're
how
doing
she's
better
able
than
to
they
get
were
off
earlier.
her shots with that size.
Davidson puts it on the deck. Misses. Here comes McKeer.
South Carolina's had some really strong contests on a couple of these looks by Davidson.
Tessa Johnson trying to find her rhythm here in the first quarter. Under a minute to play. Under 10 to shoot now for Edwards. Too strong.
And if you're USC, you feel pretty good about those mid-range looks that are contested by South Carolina.
Just about a second differential. 360 and Davidson loses her foot.
That would have been tough. That went in, honestly. I like when basketball players do like moves. That's like so.
And you
awesome.
can see a little bit of frustration there. This is some good
She
defense.
looks like a
Loses her
soccer
footing
player that
because you
plays
got
for the
multiple
US
bodies and traffic
national
showing in front of her. And here, another pick and roll play. What
I
a
can't.
beauty.
I saw her picture.
Johnson getting
once
it to
and I'm like, oh my
Edwards.
God.
Good finish
I've seen
underneath the
things where she
basket.
looks like that person, one of the girls.
And for as much as we're talking about new faces, new players between Tessa Johnson
maybe not.
and Joyce Edwards, they have got a chemistry connectivity from last year. Both of them have elevated roles now this season with this group, but part of the core that's come through and has some knowledge here about how this team wants to play.
Full court pickup here on Tessa Johnson.
First quarter basically almost over. USC
gets her miss. And this is again, and that's how the first quarter comes to an end. 2016.
They're starting. I feel like they're starting to warm up. So
number
once
8,
they're on, they're
Southern
going to be on.
California.
I'm excited because that's going to be really
Pretty fun
good.
first half.
Fun first half. We got some good baskets, some flash here.
How are we feeling
in
everybody?
Los Angeles at Crypto.com Arena? Early lead here for the visitors.
Turn this down. You can hear me. Down. Okay, can you guys hear me better now? Because I feel like when I put the when I mute it, you can hear me better. I need to figure out how to like lower the game, and you guys can hear me. I'll just keep it muted until the game comes back on. So, how are we feeling about the game so far? My eyes are freaking out. Oh god, I got something in my eyes now. Okay, I literally hate these some of these commercials sometimes. Like I watch TV and then these stupid commercials come up. I'm like, okay, super excited. Super excited. Yeah, this is a really good. This is gonna be a good matchup. I've been saying that since I saw that they were playing against each other. Yeah, you're right. They're starting to warm up a little bit, which is good because the shots are starting to fall. That's good. I feel like this is gonna be a great game. I don't know what time. So I want to live stream tomorrow, but there's so many games on so early, and I don't know what time I should be starting live stream because UConn in. I don't know. I want to watch the UConn game low key, so I might stream that, and then I might watch the Iowa game. But I don't know if I'm gonna be home in time. Follow your heart. Yeah, I don't know. There's like I kind of decide the night before I stream like what time I'm gonna come on because I either come on like 5 to 10 minutes before the actual game starts. So it depends on. I don't know. Because I know there's so many games. Once they have a chance. Yeah. No problem. I've been wanting to stream this one since I found out. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. But UConn, I know. Okay, so like I said, UConn's at noon. I was at 3. So I don't know. Ugh. And I have to figure out what like channels they're on because I don't have the Big Ten Network thing. Like that's kind of stinks because I wish I did, but okay. Some of this live stream stuff is so expensive. Like I'm not even lying. Just to watch some games, it's like so expensive. But when the WNBA season starts, I'm gonna have like a lot of the games because I have the WNBA Plus thing. So it's like because I'm like asking. I go online to see like how much these things are. I'm like, what the heck? Why is this so expensive? And then you watch like a few games and you don't use it. They still charge you. I'm like, oh my god. I'm not even an adult yet. I'm like, oh, it's so annoying, but.
And she's just a winner. She's someone who has been a part of the South Carolina program and understands exactly what's needed from her. But now it's about the
I watch a
evolution
lot
of
of
the game.
college
How she's
basketball,
knocking
yes,
down
but like
these
I don't
three-point
watch it
shots,
like a
doing
significant
so
amount of time.
with consistency. She's the only returning starter from last year's
and then
run.
I like go on YouTube
So
try to find
toughest
it,
defensive
and then,
assignment.
like,
What she does at that end of the floor, but
what am I gonna
offensively,
do?
she's provided a good
I
spark.
don't think I can do this most of the time.
Chloe Pitts there with the
But
hoodie
you know
on.
what? It's
she
okay.
would have been back as
I find a way.
returning starter, but a torn ACL. So some injury hitting both these guys.
Okay, so second half is starting.
Great to see how she's been progressing. It's been about a month, but what a huge part of this program and this team. And you feel for her, too, just having to watch.
Davidson held scoreless in that first quarter. Samuels reverses, fades, and can't finish. Johnson, the fifth-year senior, part of that undefeated team.
And also, a lot of teams are
38-0.
this year. Like, so
That's
far.
a wide open look underneath by the freshman from Ontario. It got McKeer.
McKeer, she's got some explosiveness. Look how she cut through the defense. Felt like a little bit of a breakdown of who was picking up the ball. She found that seam.
I'm still new to it, so it's like I'm not used to it.
Nice touch. Well, South Carolina got off to a blazing start offensively. They hit 7 of their first 12. They went 1 for 9 after that.
Yeah, I'm going to lose a bit more.
And it felt like USC settled in a little bit.
Is that better? Is that too low?
And their ability to challenge more, but also offensively, finding the rhythm, getting some good shots. And
I feel like you guys can't hear it now.
Felt like they have controlled more of the tempo of how they've wanted this game to go here.
Oh, I just muted it. Whoopsies.
2 misses.
Sorry about that. Okay, that should be good. Way better. It's good. Okay. All right, cool.
McDowell lets it fly.
So,
offensive rebound underneath. Left hand
so
and
far
a good touch.
Like so many teams are like 2 and 0 right now, and that's good in a way.
That play as a
but then
job
I
by
don't know.
her
Sometimes the record
to work
falls
on the inside. Rebounding is going to be a huge factor here.
Jones hits. She's averaging almost 18 off the bench.
She's been awesome. Let's talk about that win. at North Carolina State and what happened down the final stretch. She had a big shot, and she's just been a steady force.
Here, contested. Davidson now pushing.
Everyone's falling this game. That's one thing I kind of find
and her first bucket tonight.
Fall and then trip over
That's
each other.
tough.
It's not like funny, but
there's a reason
it's like one
why
of those like
there's so much
cartoon things
optimism
where
about the
like
players
you
she
see
could become.
her
Tripping
over like someone else.
Talking about tight
I
angles
think of
and
that.
how she's
That's
able
why
to get up the floor.
I think it's good.
Well, not just the points, right? A complete player.
Thing.
Look here and Treadwell.
Jazzy Davidson from Clackamas, Oregon, and look at her on the go. She's got a burst of speed, the quickness, and just blows right past the defense off the possession. Obviously,
This
look at the corner and attached to the shooter there, but it gives her a little bit of a lane. And look here so far this season. Obviously, early on, just 2 games, but you had mentioned that the completeness of her game, how she can rebound, the way in which she organizes the floor.
Or live on the East Coast,
Gatorade
you know
Coach
these
of the Year in Oregon.
I got
Three
so
ball.
all over my computer.
Strong.
Wow, pencils are so good. I love these things to death. Or like any Wawa food is really good. I know I just randomly started talking about Wawa, but I love Wawa. That's what I mean.
A coach bullying her way through traffic and travels. Travel on the Gamecocks.
Raul Shatite did a great job just holding her ground, staying in front.
I like Dawn
Stanley's asking,
Stanley.
what happened off that possession? And she was moving her feet, but overall, that's going to be a part of it for USC.
Even though I don't support South Carolina, I
Dawn Staley has wanted
I
this
love
move
Dawn
based on the
Stanley.
personnel
He's
to
awesome.
run more, to play more at tempo, to
I
get
like
up and
players
down. And so
sometimes
far,
because
it's
they're
felt
good people
like
too.
more of a
Like, you know what I mean?
game predicated by how
They
the
just
Trojans
give off
play.
good energy, and Dawn Stanley's one of those people that like she just seems like a really good person. Although it's not that I don't like her
Smith
team. I just
from
don't
the elbow.
support
Well, Shatite, the offensive rebound, follows the miss and foul.
I hate when people fall too. They fall like they're hurt. I swear that makes me like I get scared.
Real Shatite starting her second straight game.
Take a look right here. Just eyes on in, off of the switch once again, and stays with the plays. Got inside position. You got
Can everyone hear okay?
two game
Really loud.
collapse on the foul, and she's again another impressive player to continue to watch with her experience she's had internationally. She played in the Lithuanian Women's League. She was their MVP. She's
I might know.
member of the
But I don't-
Lithuania national
took
team
notes
and competed at multiple levels
Or like
of
2
the
days
group.
ago.
So she's come in and just a player who feels like she's got that type of presence and poise regardless of where she's at on the floor.
First
No, I know,
year
I'm sorry.
of the program.
I wish I did. I'll
And she was
I'll
kind
just
enough
look
to
it up
carve out
at
some
halftime.
time for us
Probably
after
will.
shoot around today. And
All right, perfect.
She's going to test you. She's going to hear how you pronounced her
everyone can hear me
name
in
for
the
us,
game,
and
I'm good.
we're trying to get them
well,
accustomed to it.
we
get used to
broke it down syllable by syllable for her. She was almost late to the bus.
I don't blame you.
There's no doubt.
Better say it right.
Look here, pulls up. Offensive rebound, Edwards. Lost it. And the other way.
And if you're South Carolina, still that possession, you feel good about the process. That's a really nice pull-up jumper there by McKeer, what she was able to get. Edwards doesn't have a grab of the ball, but has got some inside position. Possibly could have come up with that for a putback.
Too many turnovers recently for the Gamecocks.
Ew.
Davidson fades away here with the
plastic on
rebound.
mine.
Scoring drought of over 2 minutes for South Carolina.
See, I feel like USC is now like back on. Like they're shooting better than they were like in the beginning, which is good. And then we'll have a close game. Like
The wing and Johnson. And an offensive foul.
There you
And
go.
once again, an
I mean, their
empty
defense is doing
possession.
better too. So
In one in which
they're only 2 points away from tying it.
USC did a good job of staying in
So-
front, and you saw the just passing around the outsides, and that's where
I look at B2.
for South Carolina just
someone
trying to
like
find
Team
that
Ballard or
organization
Diamond
where
Festival,
shots
I'll
are
be
coming
matching.
from and how they're able to penetrate to get to the teeth of the defense.
So USC could possibly tie it here. Who do I have winning? I don't know. This is like so far. This game's starting to get like
Jones,
more of
baseline.
both back and forth, which I like.
From the corner. No
I
good.
was
He's
gonna
trying
say
that
3 to
time
win,
from
but- or
Minutes.
3 to win, 3 to top. 3 to be up. I can't.
If you're looking
see,
down
it's
low,
late
trying to
and I
find
can't
Edwards.
see You have winning. I don't know who I have winning.
Justin Johnson's been so good this
They
year.
both are
Averaging
starting to look
15
really
quiet
good.
so far in the first half, however.
How are you watching? So I went to the Fox Sports
10 to
website
shoot.
and I just signed in with my internet provider.
Johnson pulls up from the elbow.
And yeah, they
Offensive
just let you
follow
stream it
and
after
a
you sign
much
in.
needed bucket. for
But
South
also, if you guys have like
Carolina.
cable, I don't know if that's how many people really have that anymore. But if you have cable, it could be on Fox Sports on cable.
After 4 recent
I'm not really
turnovers,
sure
the
because I haven't
Gamecocks
checked if it's
find
on.
the bottom of the net.
Oh, it's on TV.
What you got to try to eliminate from them
I'm
is
watching it
those
from
easy
the actual
baskets,
website.
second chance points, points off turnovers.
Because if I was watching
Akir
on
left
TV
open for 3.
See, I don't know if people have cable anymore because like
Sanders
everyone's
pushing.
going to like streaming
Gets
services.
it ahead. Mendez. She stopped in her track
Even
by
my
Edwards.
dad was like, we should go to because how expensive
Underneath
cable
with
is.
one hand. What a beautiful finish.
definitely
Malia
don't.
Samuels, the
20,
junior.
there we go. See, 4-5-6. So 2 more points and they tie it up. That's see now
Had a
they're
little
on.
sauce
So it's
off that
good. They're playing
possession.
good
Nice
defense.
job
So.
driving
Oh,
baseline
what happened?
to get herself away
Timeout?
from the
Timeout.
defense. And
I
just
just don't.
smooth
Yeah,
out the finish.
some people just don't, and it's so expensive for cable too. I've seen like just like you see on TV.
26-24 in the latest points.
Oh, Malia Samuels, look at here on the move, does a great job. The junior just finishing with the left, has got some space underneath. Akir's late getting to her, and she's not always putting up a ton of points on the stat sheet, but she understands the rhythms of how to play, where to be in the right space.
I'll be right back. Hold on.
It's done a nice job
1
so
second.
far for this USC group.
– 26-24 game.
I am back.
Well, we welcome you back to the Sprouts Farmers Market,
I had
the
to
Real
bring something.
SC, a top 10 matchup. Glad to have you here in downtown Los
Everyone's
Angeles.
suspiciously cold.
Shooting-wise, both teams about even right now. Points in the paint pretty close also. Gamecocks controlling the rebound margin
It's a
by 5.
podcast, buddy.
Aaron Goldsmith,
It's
Sarah
meant to
Gustock.
be me
Glad to have you courtside here tonight for a couple of real powers.
1 minute.
in the women's game. And it looked like early on, South Carolina was pulling away from this one, but then all of a sudden the women of Troy came back and they made this very close.
Well, South Carolina did a great job doing what they do best. They're tough on defense, very efficient on the offensive side. They were making shots. USC settled in, though. It started with the toughness of their defense and forcing some more contested looks for South Carolina, but also offensively. They've gotten a rhythm, and there's been some special looks here that we've seen from a handful of these.
Raven Johnson has been the leading
Mind you,
scorer for the Gamecocks so far here in the first half. The experienced guard out of Atlanta, 5th-year
You can really
senior,
watch the
the
game on
only
TV.
returning starter
You can also like
for South Carolina. It's been fantastic.
She set the tone early, and you're seeing it right here with the shots she's made. It started with
That's
pulling
my
out the
opinion.
defense with some three-point makes. That's a part of her game that she's really continued to improve upon, and has shot the ball well from deep early on in the season, but she can attack the basket.
I feel
She
like we have
really
a closer
loosens up
game now.
the
than we had
defense,
in the
and that's
beginning.
a big part of what they're going to need. Dawn Staley has got a lot of new
USC are
faces
definitely
here
on.
in the South Carolina group, and she is a part of the core, the only returning starter from last year's run.
Well, on the other side, Jazzy Davidson, the freshman out of Clackamas, Oregon, the reigning Big Ten Freshman of the Week, the top recruit in the nation. Did not have a strong first half. In fact, got into immediate foul trouble, 2 fouls early, and Jazzy had to go to the bench. She's found the bottom of the net a couple of times now, or once I should say, has 2 fouls on her, but we have seen she has been so impactful early on this season, not just the points, but the overall production as well.
Overall production and just getting her feel, she's had a really smooth transition, seemingly so, of how she's acclimated herself to the game. You see it in the numbers right there, but even you look at the first couple games that USC has played, she's had slower starts in the first half. The game at NC State where she was huge, the game-winning layup, her ability to put up big points, a big part of that was in the second half. And I think for a Dawn Staley-led group in South Carolina, they're going to come at you. They're going to be physical. They're going to get in the bodies. They're going to put pressure on you, and that's especially what they did with Davidson early on.
Staley very candid talking about how this group is kind of trying to find their way together. Both these coaches early on this season waiting for their teams to fully gel, and both with very challenging schedules in many ways the first month or so of the regular season. Latson back on the floor, and a foul. I'll send this
South Carolina have a lot
back
of
to the
more
Trojans. Speaking of,
offensive fouls
Lindsay
now.
Gottlieb, her 5th season here in Los
They have,
Angeles,
like,
and has
2
brought
or
this
3
program
already.
back to life.
Yeah, I mean, it's
And
been
I think
tremendous to
USC is
watch.
starting
You
to
said
go,
in
like,
5th season, you see it in
beyond,
so many
like,
ways, both the
the shots are
success on
falling,
the
they're playing
floor,
good
the
defense.
crowds, the attendance, the enthusiasm,
And they only need
the type
2
of
points to
players that
fly,
she
so.
has brought in, and there's a reason why they're
Make
on
it or
this
shoot it.
stage.
Deep 2 pull up. Johnson will stay on this end.
And it stays.
And I think that's for Lindsay Gottlieb too, and just the fun challenge for USC this season. Unfortunately, of course, is you hate to see Juju Watkins not be able to play after tearing her ACL during the postseason last year, but they still have such a high level of expectation.
We got a wedgie in the first half.
That's kind of. Oh my god, I did that
Well,
when I was in gym class. I accidentally did
I know
that.
there's been play-by-play.
I've done that before, and I couldn't
very,
jump up
very
and get
excited
it.
about.
So I had to get one.
So that
of the
show,
wedges
I
all up
might
and-
have tried to subdue my excitement a little bit
Okay,
there.
I did,
That
yeah. As a former shooter, I don't know if I'd still call myself a shooter. Definitely, I do not like those. I'm always like, oh man. I also couldn't jump very much to get to pop it out.
Latson tries to pull up, but done right there in her face.
Foul.
Now, for those of you who were with us at the start of this game on FS2, we suggest you go to your local Fox station for the rest of this game now.
Yeah, like I said, it's on your local
Also a
box.
2-point game under 4 minutes to play in the first half.
So you guys, like,
And
again, I
another
don't know.
travel. What's that, the third now on
You're
South
welcome.
Carolina?
Which that's been a big adjustment.
I try to stream as much as I can because I know
USC
sometimes you can't really watch the
in
game
this
on,
game of understanding
TV,
South Carolina did
because
such a
they're
good job
at the
counting the
network and
post. You
stuff
see
like
the frustration of Dawn Staley. They're showing bodies, they're showing traffic, they're putting up a wall where it's been difficult, and there's been a handful of travels on the inside because of it.
London Jones through traffic. Johnson pushing.
Right, Joe, right.
Edwards gets doubled. Latson, 4-3.
Oh, God. You know, like, that low-key made me mad because it's literally called a podcast.
It could have been another travel.
How's
It
that
wasn't
not a
called.
travel?
Tessa Johnson misfires. And
I
where
was
will
going to
this
say,
go?
how's that
The
not a
other way.
travel? Okay.
And that's been a
No,
big
that's-
shift here
that's real.
tonight between Raven Johnson, Tessa Johnson, Tanaya Latson.
Am I?
They
No, it's
combined to
'cause
shoot
I'm trying to, like, watch the game, too.
48%
And
from
when I
deep the
sometimes
early
want to
part
get
of the
locked in, I
season.
don't talk a lot.
It's just not been hitting in the same
So
way
I-
tonight.
see, I'm trying
Sometimes when
to
you're missing those 3-point shots,
get
that's what's
the
allowed
balance.
USC to show a little more bodies
Yeah,
tracking
I'm
volume
trying not to.
up the paint.
South Carolina's been one of the best shooting teams in the
And mind
nation
you, also
so
it's
far
called a
through 3
podcast for a
games.
reason. You talk in podcasts. It's not you.
By far their stiffest competition yet this year. A good feed underneath and the finish at the
And they're
rim.
tied.
Laura Williams.
See, I think you guys think that
Again,
USC
we see
would get, like,
Jones
turned
with those
on and get, like,
passes,
better
getting
shots,
behind the
start
defense.
falling. It's like, you guys are, see, I don't watch any, you guys were so right, because now they're tied, and this is, exactly, thank you! Oh my, I hate when people are
With a
like,
good connection
and
once again
also,
off
if you
these
don't like it, then you
roll
can,
actions.
you can really
Look,
watch
it
this on
almost
TV.
felt like there was some confusion
This is
whether
my
you're switching or not,
channel, my stream,
because a coach
and I
stays up
appreciate you guys
and
supporting me, too.
allows for that
It's like
slip to get
people
behind
that
by
can-
USC.
Jerks.
Tessa Johnson fades.
You know what? No one's going to kill our vibe
Offensive
here,
rebound
right,
can't
guys?
be
I'm
put
gonna
through
kill
by a
this vibe.
coach.
I'm chilling, watching some
Take
basketball.
the lead here.
It's a Saturday night, too. What more can you want?
Smith, the pass, and the rejection by Edwards.
There was some big-time blocks because that was the same exact play, possession, pick
Yeah,
and roll
exactly.
in the middle
This game
of
on
the
a
floor.
Saturday. night.
Edwards
It's like, I
is
don't get people
fouled
sometimes.
on
But,
a
you know
prayer.
what?
South Carolina averaging 9
No
blocks
one's
per
gonna
game
kill
in
the
this
vibe. We're
early
having
part of
fun
the
watching
season,
some
and once
basketball.
again,
It's Saturday.
is Joyce
also,
Edwards coming
Well,
from
we're perfect
behind,
time
not
for us
just
to get a
her,
good
Raven
line at our
Johnson,
game,
then coming after it after getting much up it. Very well could have been another layup there off
This
the
is
pick and
59
roll and the
a minute
switch
59
for
left in the
USC.
quarter.
Instead,
We're tied
nice
up.
presence.
I feel like now the game's going to be more back and forth because USC is on now. So this is gonna be a really good game from like halftime on.
Edwards gets the first.
Who would I got? Oh, I don't know now. It's just like
Last year,
I was
Rose
saying South
Edwards was
Carolina
the
in the
first off the
beginning, but
bench.
now I
Yet
feel like
was
it's
the Gamecocks
USC's
leading
on, so I'm
scorer.
just
She averaged
I'm
about
gonna
13
say
a game.
I know I switched up on South Carolina, but that's okay.
Short on the second.
Don't come at
2
me,
minutes to
people.
play the first half.
I'm putting my hands up in surrender. I like tight, I say that I like tight scored games because then then it's a good game.
Trojans
And I like
chance to
seeing
take
good
the
games. I
lead.
like seeing a lot of blowouts because they can be boring.
It opens up for Samuels. Trojans on top for the first time.
Samuels loving that lefty scoop.
Yeah, Don is a go. I love
Don.
Don.
Turns the corner.
That's what I always say. I like the coaches, even though I don't support their teams. Like some coaches I just love.
Under 90 seconds to play in the first half now. A coach off the window.
See, now it's back and forth. This is what I love about like good games like this. Now they're back and forth.
7 points for Dunn here in the first half.
I'm excited because now I'm like, this is gonna be a really good game.
They kick out. Samuels baseline. Those fall earlier. Under a minute now. Johnson cut off by Dunn.
No.
Edwards. Will shoot 2.
Yeah, I feel like that. I can't really say.
USC takes
All
their
I know
first lead of the
last year,
game.
I
Just
watched
good
the
penetration
final
kick out, and once again,
UConn,
Malia
South
Samuels
Carolina.
got
I
the
watched
gear,
that game, but I
stop and
didn't
go
really watch
play,
the rest of it.
finishes on the left side.
And then I kind of lost
For the
interest after
answer by the
I got knocked out
Gamecocks
first
at the
round.
other end. Just beautiful
Because-
entry pass, working the post, good patience, poise. And we probably need to see more of that from
Yeah, I
South
don't-
Carolina.
I
Just
USL
utilizing that size to bring it back to the
Either.
basket.
And points in the paint almost
I
even.
give up.
Gamecocks have just a
You know
2-point
what?
advantage there. That surprised you?
And a little bit, but I think part
Oh,
of that
that's
has
cool.
been how USC has gotten themselves
That's
to the
fine.
basket. They've not
I
shot
thought,
the
isn't
three
like Louisiana,
all that well.
okay, don't take offense to this, but isn't like Louisiana kind of like cornfield stuff like that?
Exploring
No
how
offense.
South
Like,
Carolina
stuff
is
like that.
switching
I've
off
never
of
been
that,
to
doing a really good job with the pocket passing.
I want to
just
travel
using
out though.
the
I
inside
do want
lanes
to travel when I'm older.
to find some of those layups.
Edwards gets the second.
No? Okay, so maybe it's just
2-point
my
lead for
imagination.
number 2 team in the
I
country,
thought
South
Louisiana was all
Carolina.
like
Under a minute to play
cornfields
in
and
the
stuff
first
like
half.
that, but I guess not.
Phillip deep 2. Tessa Johnson gets the board after the miss from Jones. Timeout called by Don Staley. We'll step aside. Final seconds of the first half. We come back.
I bet you're probably like 30. I'm 17, mind you. So don't call me a little girl. And second of all, you can literally leave. This is my stream, and we're vibing. I'm allowed to talk. This is called a podcast too. So if you don't like it, you can leave. The door is wide open. You know we have to pick up with soul food. I never had soul food. I don't think I have. I really want to travel, like when I'm older, because I'm only 17 and I'm still in school, obviously, because I am young technically.
What powers her?
This might be
Her team.
Her
family.
That's real. I buy it even when I'm
At
like.
Sprouts, we're on a
Some games are
mission to
so
power
early.
women
Like
on
yesterday,
and
there was a
off
game at
the field.
11:30, and I wanted to
We
watch it.
nourish
So
strength.
I couldn't
We
watch
feed
it.
ambition.
I didn't really watch
We
the
fuel
replay
women's
because I
health
forgot.
on
I forgot
all
home.
journeys.
And then I had to
Whether
stream
she's
because I was
bringing
like
home a
predicting
win
about the
or winning
this
at
game.
dinner, Sprouts is powering greatness.
Volume. Oh, right. Sorry. I forgot.
I checked Allstate
Yeah.
first.
Okay. Better? I have to like I'm still trying to figure out the balance of, you know, putting the volume on during the game and turning it off during commercials. Because no one, let's be real, no one wants to hear commercials. Am I right? Everyone, like, I hate commercials so much. So much love for showing the game. No problem. I like streaming a lot of games. It's fun for me because I get to like talk. Right, exactly. Mm-hmm. Even like when I'm watching TV, hold on, Jones back. I like hate watching ads. I'm trying my best here, people. We're trying our best. I never had this many people in my chat either, or the live stream, so this is like kind of a little nerve-wracking.
Side
We're
of the
doing okay.
Gamecocks. Women of Troy rebuilding this program back to a national power. A coach.
And we're back. Oh,
Johnson Loose ball. Shot clock
Now they're
is off.
playing really
Under
well,
10 to
USC.
play.
And that this is gonna be now
for
this
the
is
number 2
like a
team in
really
the country.
good.
Tessa Johnson. hits the
Yes,
deck.
thank
Foul.
you. I'm probably gonna be streaming tomorrow, most likely.
Strong drive by
Because
Tessa Johnson.
like ton of like
Off
that
that possession. We've talked a lot about her, the work she's put in this summer, adding to
I'm gonna
that
try to stream the
strength.
UConn game, but I don't know if I
Continuing
I
to
don't know if I'm gonna be home.
work on scoring at all 3 levels, a complete
But it's
summer
Sunday, so
game,
it's
what
kind
she
of
could
nice.
bring
And
to
it's
the
early
table. You
Sunday.
see the points, the
afternoon,
rebounds,
so it's kinda nice.
the
It's not
assists
like
this year.
have to go to bed early
Just a
tomorrow.
junior, but she's shot the ball really well from 3. That was a huge part of her game coming in when she got to college, of how effective and efficient she was from 3, but especially
Oh
this
my
season
God!
too, 'cause
Don't
her
even
usage rate was
remind
up.
me. Stop!
How she's
I
been sharing and
know.
facilitating the ball.
UConn is literally doing so well. It's making me
That's a
so
big
mad.
part
Like,
of what's going to be
oh!
needed and expected from her.
I'm like a guy.
Don Staley told us today that Tessa should be shooting more shots.
In December,
I think
when
what
they
there was an
play
interview and
against each other,
Tessa's like, I'm not worried about scoring, and Coach
I think they're
Staley's
in New
like,
York. I'm
I
so
want you
excited.
to. You should be.
And she gets
I'm
both. All
so
4 points
excited.
for Tessa Johnson in the first half would come from the line.
And it's the problem.
Under 6
I
to play
live
the first
where-
half.
I live
Samuels.
on the East Coast, but I don't want to go
Pulls
to
up.
New York.
The floater. Right to the horn. Count it.
I'm yapping too much. Yes, December. I'm
Just a
so excited for
2-point
that.
game and half. What a thriller so far
Okay,
here in Los
honest opinions.
Angeles.
So Iowa UConn game. I know this is
Malia
this is
Samuels is a player who.
But I know USC just they're on now, so that's good. So I don't know. That's gonna be a really good game because it's a rematch of the Final Four. So I'm super excited for that. But oh, what the? I'm sorry, I muted it and I didn't hear what she said. Why is it so low?
Sure looked like it was released in time.
Yeah,
Pretty
I think
clear as
so.
day there.
Yeah.
After review, the call has been confirmed.
Subscribe, everyone. Yes, subscribe so you can get updates of my streams.
Samuels
Oh,
with
they
6
called
points
it?
in the first half and to
They
cap
called it.
off. Really
I was gonna
thrilling
say,
half
that's
number
called
1
back,
here.
and how was that
for
even
the
called
top
back?
10 programs. Oh, send you out
If
to
I'm
Mike
being
Gill.
honest.
Just down the street.
I was gonna say she got that off real quick, but whatever. Yes, everyone should subscribe because I go live a lot now more than ever because I'm trying to gain subscribers, gain a fandom or base. But I'm probably gonna be on tomorrow, most likely. I don't know what time exactly because I want to watch the UConn game. And then I want to watch the Iowa game. I don't know who else. And then we have who else did you guys say who's playing? I know someone said NC State, but I think that's against UConn. Oh my God. Sorry, I gotta I'm gonna burp, so I don't want to burp near you guys. Okay, cool. So yeah, I'm most likely gonna be on tomorrow again. And I don't know. I'm happy it's an earlier games because then I don't have to worry about what time I go to bed. Let me look. So I'm gonna look and see who else is playing. So we're gonna look at the schedule. Oh God. Nope. Speaking of which, I didn't even say anything. And UConn, Michigan. When's that? Oh, Friday. Ooh, that's gonna be a good game. I know, right? Good timing. I feel like that happens more often than it doesn't. I say something and then it pops up. I'm like, okay. Wow, that came in perfect time actually. Okay, let's see what other games. So tomorrow. Why are these all? I hate how when you look up basketball games, there's this woman called Basketball Saturday. Okay. Today is that. I'm looking at the wrong day. Oh my God. I'm looking at the wrong day, people. I was looking at today, not tomorrow. That's how you know it's late and I'm bonking because I looked at the wrong day. Michigan just played today. I know. I was gonna say how could they play again? So I guess they play next Friday. Well, that's gonna be a good game. So I'm probably gonna stream that, most likely. They think they won the first game. Yeah, I don't. Sometimes I just don't watch the rest of the games because, The last Iowa game they played, they like had a blowout. Not the Drake one. They played against Southern U, and they blew them out. So I just like turned it off after like 5 minutes, or like not 5 minutes, like the last quarter, because they were already up by like 70 or something like that. Sunday. There we go. Okay, so Peacock. So the UConn game is on Peacock for anyone that wants to watch. Should I just share this screen that I'm looking at and bring this back when the highlights come on? Or whatever. Because I'm like reading it off. I keep flipping between the screens. Oh my god, guys, look how many people are in here. 6, 7. I'm so mature. Anyways. Sure, if you're tech savvy like that, lol. I'm gonna try. We're gonna try here. So we're gonna do this. I'm sorry. I hear it a lot because I'm a high schooler, so I hear it all the time. And then you hear it even when I went to the mall today, and there was like a kid that was buying something, and he said it was 6, 7. I'm like, oh my god. Okay, so here are the games. We have the UConn games on Peacock. Georgetown and Cincinnati is on ESPN. Cornell and I'm not even going to pronounce Kansas is on ESPN. Princeton, Maryland. I don't know if Princeton's a good basketball team. I have no idea. Big Ten. I'm trying to see. Don't do this to me and the Iowa be like on some random channel. Oh, Rutgers. 2 o'clock Big Ten. Please don't be on Big Ten Plus. I'm begging you. Hello? Where's the Iowa game? Oh, wait. There it is. Bro, it's on ESPN Plus. I don't have ESPN Plus. Oh. I'm really going to cry. Like, I don't think we have ESPN Plus in my house. Unless we do, I just don't remember. I don't know. We have Peacock, though, so I can stream the UConn game, but I think we can still stream the, Final Four predictions. Oh, God. I don't know. I feel like it's probably going to be, like, the same like last year. Like, UConn, probably. South Carolina, probably. Who else was in the Final Four last year? I'm rereading this. What's that? Oh, my God. I can't. No, LSU wasn't. I don't think. UCLA. Yes, UCLA probably is going to be in it. See, maybe USC. Because those are really good teams. Yeah. I just can't think for a second. But okay, so no one judge me, please. But I'm shooting for the stars saying Iowa, maybe. Don't judge, okay? I'm an Iowa fan. I'm just, yeah. That's my, like, imaginary maybe. But because they're doing well, but hey, don't laugh at me. I'm a fan. What do you want? I'm a fan that's like dreaming big, hopefully. I know. It's like, I don't know. Because we do well in the first, like, we're doing well now, but then we're gonna I'm scared we're gonna crash like we did last year. Last year was terrible. But anyways, we don't talk about that anymore. Because I don't want to hear it. I do not want to hear it. Oh, I can't believe it's 10 o'clock already. Like, where I live is 10 o'clock. It is late. I think this game's not going to be done till, like, midnight. I may like, half passed out on the stream, like, I'm doing free suicide, feel free. Yeah. I don't know if it's going to happen, but you know what? It might. You never know. And now I'm excited for WNBA. Although we're literally in college basketball, but I love W. Never know. Exactly. You never know. That's what I always say. Like, even we've been playing a lot of small teams, Iowa, and been like, everyone's like, oh, well, we'll blow them up, but you never know. They could just come out like gangbusters and like cook us so bad. But I don't even know who we're playing tomorrow. I forget. I'm looking this up again. We're playing like another team. We've been playing all these teams in like Iowa. I'm like, hello? Like, we want to play someone else. They're playing Northern Iowa. Like, I don't understand. We're playing so many Iowa teams. Okay, so since I made the joke, everyone's asking what 6-7 means, or this asking what 6-7 means. 6-7 doesn't mean really anything. It literally means nothing. But there's a music video of this rapper that made a video that has 6-7 in it. And then, so there's this other video. So that's how one started. And then it got more popular because this kid was at a basketball game. And then, And then, the camera went to him, he went like 6-7. And that's how it initially went viral, like on TikTok and everything like that, or on YouTube. So that's kind of how it started. And it's stuck since then. So I don't think it's really going to go away for like another few months. Because I hear it all the time in like school. I'm like, oh my God. I even say it all the time. So I can't really judge. So that's what 6-7 means. It means literally nothing. Right? But I guess it's just like a funny joke, I guess, for us. Ugh. A lot of memes come from like TikTok and like YouTube and stuff like that because they just become popular and everyone says it and then it gets like stuck in your brain. Because that happens to me. And I'm like, I wonder, did that guy leave that was like being annoying? I think he did. I don't know. LSU. I haven't been watching them this year. Last year, I don't know how well they did last year. I haven't been watching them at all. Except like maybe 2 years ago, I watched. The only time I really watched them is when they play like big teams. But I don't know. How are they doing? Speaking of which. I haven't watched any LSU games. I really have to start watching other games, I swear. I feel bad because I want to like have my thoughts on it, but I can't because I don't watch a lot of games. How are they doing? And UCLA is doing amazing again. Where? I have to see if we have ESPN Plus because I want to watch the games tomorrow. I don't know. I'll have to look. I don't even know like some of these teams. Which is, I don't know. I only know like certain teams because I recognize their colleges where they go, but where did everyone go? I think it's starting to get late and people just want to like sleep. Oh, I understand that though. Oh, Virginia Tech, aren't they like really good? I don't know. That's a really. I'm gonna put the sound back on so you guys can hear the highlights. I just realized the sound's off. Whoopsies. Oh. Ooh. I think people are starting to go to bed. That makes sense though, because it's like 10 right now, where I live. But it could be it's earlier. Everyone else up here. Did that guy go away? The one that was really annoying me. I'm trying to see if I can find him. I'm like looking through the chat. I don't know. I don't see him anymore. Thank God, honestly. What the heck was that? 10-14, yeah, it's 10-14 here too. Why did I? Is that the movie that had that quarterback being like, "That's not my name, quarterback"? If you do any of you know that meme, or am I just showing my age now? Ooh, free Big Mac for $2 purchase. The Eagle Stack component. I might have to cop that real quick. Yes, I'm an Eagles fan. I'm in that area. I don't want to talk about the Eagles. I don't know enough statistics and anything like that for me to be like, oh, yeah. But they're playing the Lions tomorrow. I probably won't watch it. All right. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'm pulling it up on, because I don't know. I'm showing my age. The thing is, I don't know. I'll show you. I'm putting it up on my phone. I was getting more snacks. Hello. I have a lot of snacks here. Look, we've got some nice, yummy, sour Airhead Bites. And then we have popcorn. Cheese popcorn. Really good. And then I have, where's my pretzel go? If any of you guys know Wawa, you know their food is really good. I love Wawa. I got the Wawa pretzel. My dad ate kind of half of it, and then I took the rest because he said I could. So this is the Wawa pretzel. I love Wawa. Oh, God. What did I just start in my chat? Pull up the meme on my phone. No. If it loads, my phone. I have such bad internet in this room. I don't know why. Where's the actual video? Oh, there it is. Bro. That's just. Okay. If it loads, I'll show you guys the meme. There's these ads on YouTube that literally make me so mad. I hate how there's, ads. Or maybe I should look at this up on YouTube on my laptop. Should I? So I don't know if you can see. Okay, and we're back. Sprouts Farmers. We have a Sprouts Farmers Market somewhere near me. That's kind of a cool shot. Is that LA? Los Angeles? I think. Oh, wait. I keep forgetting to turn the sound back on. I am so sorry.
Aaron Goldfield alongside Sarah Kustok here in Los Angeles for this top 10 matchup.
Los Angeles.
This was a game that early on was really by South Carolina in the opening minutes. They've led for the vast majority, nearly the entire first half. However, the Trojans have really come to make this a game.
Yeah, there's been swings. And you saw in some of the numbers defensively. I think both teams have done a solid job in trying to force some challenging shots. They found their way into the paint. And I think overall for these teams, it's going to be about who can continue to balance, work the inside game, take care of the basketball, take care of the boards, but knock down some outside shots as well.
A lot of people probably left during halftime.
The first half leaders for South Carolina.
Watch this year,
Joyce Edwards with that fantastic freshman season last year to have a sensational start to her second year.
I honestly believe it.
LSU 5 rebounds. We talked about a 10 rebounds already. Raven Johnson so balanced in the first half.
And Raven Johnson hitting some big shots, setting the tone early with getting to the basket, knocking down some threes. But overall, there's a balance. And you're going to see a balance in South Carolina, how they operate. That's not just about the post, but about the perimeter play, too.
Kara Dunn, the Georgia Tech transfer who got in foul trouble last game. A top 10 win against North Carolina.
The trash talking in the comments is great.
No Wait, who's your team, Joe? 7 points.
And she's just been really solid.
UCF?
She understands where to be, her positioning on the floor. You see it in the numbers and how she's been efficient. But overall, I think the more and more that she gets comfortable within this program and where she's going to get her shots from, you're going to
I should have known by the
that productivity go up.
I just didn't.
Not say Jazzy Davidson's name a whole lot in the first half. Just 2 points, as many fouls.
It's okay, though.
Very early foul trouble for the top recruit in the nation.
UConn is in
just out of the backboard. And this falls to the hands of Edwards. And Davidson picks it off with those long arms on the other end.
Her jump.
Shoot the three.
In the corner, a three, no good. Samuels, who had 6 in the first half. Davidson, too strong. Back on. Ahead, Latson with the right hand.
You know, I hope that comes soon.
And I'm curious to see Latson getting going a little bit more.
19, wow.
We've talked about the fact she led the country in scoring last year.
I hope that women's basketball can start
she's going to be aggressive for her own and also really getting into the dynamic of the South Carolina
I think someone dunked before, but I don't know who. I forget. I saw a video about it. I just don't remember what team it was or who it was. That'd be really cool to start dunking on each other.
Latson Into the paint. Follows the miss.
Good take, staying with the play.
Okay,
And because
6
of her
points away.
forcefulness and that
They're gonna
aggressiveness
I
on
think-
the drive, she
I don't
got her
know.
2 defenders.
I always
underneath
say
the
just
basket.
make
Doesn't
2
get the
3
first
or
attempt
yeah,
to
2
go,
threes,
but she's right there
that's
for the
hard.
follow-up because of it.
Sometimes it's hard to do.
Samuels had 6 in the first half.
I know,
including
it is. I thought it was really
floater
much
at the
higher.
horn.
I was like predicting one
Kennedy Smith.
like in 100 maybe.
Oh, what a nice finish.
What a tough basket.
Do they
Long
really?
outlet pass ahead. And Edwards is in double figures.
I
So
don't-
I imagine Dawn Staley and
Maybe they're just off today. Sometimes I have
time
them.
to
They just have
get
an off,
out
like,
and go.
an
We
off
gotta
day.
run. We
The
gotta
shots don't
push. There
always fall.
wasn't a lot of that. You saw it in that play.
Guys,
in that
look how many people
possession.
in the
She
chat.
just seemed to run.
Or in the live.
Offensive
Trying to
foul
make a
will
joke.
send it the other way.
Tonight, Latson
6,
transferred
7.
from Florida State, led the country in scoring last year, and she does a great
Yeah,
job
nerves,
of
yeah.
showcasing her ability to leak
It's a
out,
big game. I can
attacks
understand.
the basket, doesn't get the first to go, gets the finish, and
Who ruled the 6-7 chain?
it is. It's going to be interesting to see. You see those
did
numbers
that?
and what was expected of her, the type of
No,
shot
it's
she
okay.
was getting.
Welcome
She
to the
comes
chat, whoever
here
just joined.
to South
Welcome to the live
Carolina.
stream.
It's just a different compliments of what the roster
Let's
looks
start
like and
watching.
what's being asked of her, and she's going to
Yeah, I'll be-
continue
I'll
to
be
grow,
there.
evolve her game in a really complete way, I believe, this season.
Latson swatted away. Kennedy Smith.
I love seeing blocks like
Not
that.
so
too.
much for her defense, and you can see why right there.
Woo! Kennedy Smith coming strong,
Look at her.
6'1"
She's-
sophomore, tracking that the whole time. She's got size, she's got strength, and she's
That
got
was
great
tough.
instincts.
She's a beast. Is she?
Too high
Yeah,
off the
I
glass from
assume so.
Edwards.
She seems like she
And she's fouled. She'll shoot 2.
is. We have 72 people. See, yeah, you're right. It was halftime. People were probably leaving.
That's the third on Iwachuku.
Oh, I get that 100%. Yeah, I can understand that.
It's going to be really important for
Whoever just joined the
US
chat or
right
the live
now
stream,
in this
welcome.
moment, and how they potentially settle this rhythm and this momentum that South Carolina has come out of the halftime locker room with. Carolina is 3-0 so far this
I would
season,
trade
but
for
that game against Clemson that they played, it was really tight until they got to the fourth quarter, and then it was locked down on the defensive end. But a big part was the adjustments,
Yeah,
the
more people
attention
are
to
joining.
detail,
You're
the
right, Joe.
focus that they brought in that second.
Halftime people left.
They held
They
Clemson to
come
just
back.
2 points. And both those points coming from the free
I
throw
might talk a
line.
little after the game.
Edwards steals
Have
this.
some fun.
What a game she's having.
Oh,
Meanwhile,
nice
Davidson,
Oh,
she got her hand on it, steps out of bounds. It was a pretty remarkable defensive performance in
It's
that
a
fourth
close
quarter
game,
for
low
Don
key, but
Staley's
also it's a
team. They
low
allowed just 2
scoring
points.
I thought it was gonna be
Clemson went
higher.
0 for 17 from the floor.
That is tough. And that was a big part of it. Give Clemson credit because it
Well,
was a
also,
solid
if you
game
look
throughout
at if you look at the
fourth
Clemson
quarter,
game,
but
how good is
in that fourth quarter, it was just the tenacity by
Oh my
the
God.
Gamecocks and how they were so connected.
Edwards, the runner.
That's a strong move by Edwards. Surveyed the floor, patience, realized everyone was spread out.
Now they get it back. Raven Johnson tries to
See,
put
that's
it
what
back
I
a
mean.
couple
I
of
wish when they
times.
would
and the
pass
third
like
time
that, they
the
would
charge.
dunk. I wish they could go start dunking. That'd be really cool. I'll be very happy.
Point lead now for the number 2 team of the country. And the South Carolina fans making some noise
Yeah, do
here.
you
in
hear
Los
the South
Angeles.
Carolina fans in the background?
Smith taking out a code, and she sends it away. Davidson gets her hands on
See, I
another.
knew this was gonna be a
Ahead
turnover
to
game
Smith.
too.
A code
I had
is
a
there, but
feeling when I was
doesn't
looking at the
contest.
stats a few days ago.
Excellent play
I
by
was like,
Jesse
this is
Davidson.
definitely gonna be
She's
like a
got the length and the
turnover.
arms.
So, yeah,
It's about
this
to
is
be
definitely gonna
another
be like a
break here for South
turnover
Carolina.
steal type game in a way.
Latson pulls up.
Look
Deep
how
free
close the
throw.
turnovers are. 8 to 7.
She's got 8 on the night, has averaged 16 so far early this year. So Kai Milton on the floor now for the Trojans.
Oh,
He's fouled down by the block.
that's scary sometimes how people
South
go down.
Carolina
'Cause I think
generates so much offense off of their defense, and you see it right here. The full court pressure, Raven Johnson face guarding, and tonight Latson coming through with the steal. The finish again by Johnson. Big old hand slap after they're excited.
the TV.
There
What type
feels
is
like
that?
a different verve here
I heard
for
the
the
TV from
Gamecocks here starting this third quarter.
Davidson off the glass. With some authority.
36 now?
Ahead. Find Latson.
Oh, no.
That's to Johnson. Bottoms. First time tonight.
Early offense. Quick on the push and the advancement. Open things up.
Some contact underneath.
Ah, more time. That hurt. Time out.
47-36.
Yeah, I thought this was going to be a much higher scoring game, but
South Carolina has come out of the half with some tenacity.
yeah, they came out. They're coming out strong again. USC has to warm
Thanks
up.
for calling Discover. This is
mean,
Diane.
commercials don't
Hi,
get
I just
people.
received my new Discover card. It says
No one wants to hear that. Thank you. I know. Is that Stranger Things actors? I never watched Stranger Things. I don't know if anyone else has. Yeah, Stranger Things, I was right. People keep leaving. Come back. I'm kidding. I think a lot of people are starting to go to bed because it's like later-ish. I hate these commercials too. Like, some of these commercials just make me mad. Just in general. Just so annoying. Okay. I'm still thinking about like what time I should start streaming. Okay, so can we put a vote in here? Who wants to watch the UConn game tomorrow? If I can get it up on the screen. And then if anyone wants to come and watch the Iowa game too. Oh my god. See my eyes watering? Wow. Okay, so what is that? What is Ebuglass? Maybe it's a little slow. But oh, it was an ad. I wasn't paying attention to ads, so I was like, what the heck? Sorry. But okay, let's make a vote. Who wants to watch the UConn game tomorrow? And then if anyone wants to join join again to watch the Iowa game. Hold on, I'll be right back. Wait, hold on.
With her
Was
players
I
who
muted?
feel the love that is built in the pride that has been in
I
the
was
program.
muted. Oh my god.
They get a shot designed there for Jazzy
I'm
Davidson.
so sorry. I didn't know
Just
I was
2 points
muted.
in
I
the
thought I
first
was
half, 4 now
talking,
since
but I guess I
halftime.
wasn't. Okay, who are we talking about versus who? The Iowa game or the UConn game? Because I'll probably stream both.
True pass is off the mark.
From home. From home, the UConn game, yeah, but the Iowa game definitely.
In between that basket by Jazzy
UConn,
Davidson,
I
the
think they're playing.
timeout,
Did
things
someone say
for
NC State? Is that
USC,
what
you
it is?
imagine
Someone
you
said?
want to settle things down a little bit and get back, we talked about it, to more of the tempo they want to play at, turning South Carolina into a little bit half-court team as opposed to how they've been able to get out here and run.
NC State's playing
Smith misses the
UConn.
pull up. Here comes Raven Johnson.
I'm going to look it up.
Deflected.
Oh, they're playing Ohio
Davidson
State.
pushing. Jazzy Davidson gets it up and
There you go.
and one. The the finish at the rim from Kara Dunn.
There's 40, 7 points behind.
What time?
They're catching up. They're doing better. Yeah,
On the
UConn's
push.
playing
Starts
Ohio
some
State
great
tomorrow, I think.
defense,
And then
good
I might
hands
stream
there by Jones, and then Jazzy Davidson just waits until the
probably gonna be
final
on- I
minute
know,
until
yeah, that's
Johnson
really
steps
good.
on over. That's a
They're coming
beautiful
back. I'm telling you, they're gonna come back. I have a
lefty
feeling.
hook
I have a good.
pass,
Oh my
being a
God,
lefty
I'm
herself.
I have a good
Bench
feeling
is
about
loving
that.
it. Mentioned Kara Dunn coming off. It's a really solid start
So
here to the
is it one?
season
I guess
for
one.
USC.
Dunn
6
converts the
points away.
three-point play.
That's
She's in
very
double
good.
figures.
And then there's I don't know. I'm a problem. I don't know if okay. I need everyone's opinion. Should I do
game.
2 separate streams, one for UConn game, one for the Iowa game, or should I do just one consecutive stream? Because I don't know how long the UConn game's gonna be.
Tessa Johnson off
One.
the screen,
First one,
feeds
yeah.
the post.
I was gonna say I'd
Edwards
probably do 2
contested,
separate
rattles it in.
So
What a game she's
I'll probably
having.
go online
14
for
now,
the UConn
game high.
If I'm,
An excellent deep position
I don't know
where
if I'll
she
be
got
home, though.
herself the good entry
I
pass.
don't
It's a
know.
huge part of it, doing the work before
but I'm
catch.
trying to get
Davidson
home
turns it over.
early on or to watch the Iowa game. So
Here,
either way, any of you guys can join if you want.
Tessa Johnson
There we
hits
go.
her second triple.
Oh wait, no, we don't want. Oh.
Watch
Okay, I
out if
better
she
lie.
starts
I may not
hitting
come
out.
back.
You know, Dawn Staley wants her
Where did
taking more
everyone else go?
shots,
Everyone
getting
else is
more
gone,
looks,
Jill.
being aggressive, trying
Just
to
us
hunt
now.
those three-point shots
one's
because of how
chatting
efficient
anymore.
she could be.
South Carolina's made its last 5 shots.
Just us in the chat, Joe. No one else is chatting anymore. I think everyone went back to bed.
Done. Almost throws it away. And a turnover.
Okay, now we're getting.
Couldn't hold
I
on to
know,
it.
don't worry though. Right.
South Carolina trying
Good
to
night,
build
Jill.
up this lead here in the third quarter. And Tessa Johnson entry feed to Joyce Edwards. who
And we're back to
continues
commercial.
work with her basket, back to the basket on the
I hate how
inside.
they're just like commercial after
Inside,
commercial.
outside.
It's still hanging. It's so cool.
Tessa
Right.
Johnson,
Right.
with another 3-point.
I'm hoping tomorrow I get more people for the maybe I don't know if I'm gonna go. I'll probably go live if I can for the UO game, but I'm hoping I get more people for the Iowa game because last time I streamed there was only 2 people that came in and out, and then everyone else left. I'm like, oh my God. When you blow up, you'll remember these moments. Right? Yeah, exactly. Thank you. I think that I don't know. I think when I first started, I was like, okay, I want to blow up immediately, but then I think you're like, okay, it's gonna take time. But this is a first. I never had 100, almost 200 people in here earlier. Now I have 66 people in here. That's awesome. But it's I'm happy because I've been trying to push out streams a lot just to kind of get a viewership. But by the looks of it, I must be doing something right. Because I got some people to look at my stream yesterday, but it was only I was talking to nobody most of the stream. But then I'm happy that I have people to talk to today. So that's nice. But hopefully one day, or I don't know soon, but maybe blow up. This is the first game I've had so many people. Even in the beginning, I was I don't know how to talk to this many people. I never had talked to this many people before. But you know what? I'm learning as I go. Yeah. Because this is the first time for me. Because like I said in the beginning too, this is I'm not good at public speaking, which is really weird. I can't speak in front of people, but this is making it so much easier. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. And I hope this is gonna help me be better in public, so speaking to others. I know. I have such I can't stand in front of a class and speak. I just can't. And then I get scared because I think that people are judging me, but it's okay. This is really good opportunity. This making this channel is a really good opportunity for me to come out of my shell a little bit because I'm normally I know they are, but I don't want to think that, Jill. I can't think that, or I'm gonna start panicking. But this was a good. Yeah, that's true. This was a good opportunity for me to strengthen my public speaking, 1, and 2, I know this might sound really weird because I'm very talkative here, but I'm not a very quiet person, so I'm not used to talking to this many people. But this will help a lot, so this is good. I'm happy I did this. And we're back. Yes, get it, Queen. We're all vibing here. Thank you. I appreciate it, Joe. Let me put the sound back on so you guys can hear. I just realized it's off again. I forget it's off, but it's going back on.
Joe Wilson in 2018, Aaliyah Boston in the building tonight in 2022, both winning the National League Player of the Year,
Juju.
First round picks, and the most recent to join that group on the bench, Juju Watkins, who
I swear, I
was out for the year with ACL surgery.
The Iowa game.
Suffered in last year's NCAA tournament.
You've detected.
She has said she is planning on coming back and playing next year.
Really?
We've already seen it. She's had such extraordinary moments here
three of these
in this USC program and how she's helped reignite the program.
No problem.
You see her, it's been fun to watch her just on the bench, talking to teammates, what she's done, and just getting a different perspective of her enthusiasm.
I would appreciate it.
Being around this team. Such a special, not only special player, but especially individual
during the week
person.
Or during the week at night.
Another block that time from Kennedy Smith.
And then weekends whenever, if I'm home.
Trojans have it. Jones quickly pushes it across.
Like Juju Watkins,
Juju casually
walk you through that, talk you through that. There's so many aspects of the game, things that she sees. And so for the expectation and potential of talent that Jazzy Davidson brings to the table, it's just is really,
that's so sad she's out for
special.
her.
You see her engagement all the time. We think about, we watch the
that is really cool.
State, the finish, the close, the fourth quarter, just how she really was so joyous on the bench for her teammates, and it's just such a special thing to see.
Well, the comparisons between those two are so obvious in terms of the expectation and the accolades that they both came to the college game with. So
see now that the warning went away. Like, hello? You was probably triggering the ads. Yeah, she is growing. I
3 minutes to play in the third
when you get
quarter.
injured, you have a lot of time to reflect on your basketball and like what you can do. I've gotten hurt before, like a knee, and you reflect a lot, and it helps.
Wide open baseline two. Laxon misses. Offensive board Edwards, and he's approaching a double bubble tonight. Johnson with the shot clock under 10.
We just need USC to come back. This quarter.
Travel.
Hopefully. What happened?
Too many of those for
Did the
South
foul or
Carolina
did the
tonight.
shot clock go off?
There's, it's the balance of there's been far too many travels and turnovers and stuff, but also they're coming up with so many second chance opportunities. They come up empty on that play, but it's something that USC needs to help shore up.
A Coat with the rejection. Edwards ahead. She'll go to the line for two. Frustrated she didn't finish.
This is low-key a fouling game.
Rim runner, though, how she gets out in the quick push. Once again, another block for South Carolina. They have been so tough with their length, and you see right there, there's not a whole lot that Malia Samuels can do trying to get in front of Edwards. She's got two around her. She's just so strong and so fast in her explosiveness getting to the basket.
Okay, maybe not.
7 blocks for South Carolina.
I'm gonna say it doesn't look really like a foul, but then again,
mentioned the bunch. They're averaging 9 per game already. Small sample size again the early part of the season, but it's a huge aspect of why they're so tough defensively.
It's quiet, people. It's quiet.
Davidson spins, gives it up. A tough angle underneath the rim. Intercepted. Nakir, the freshman, crosses over.
Yeah, they really are.
Finishes.
The last 3 possessions, they've turned it over.
Defense to offense.
And they're not shooting well anymore. I think they're actually
South Carolina.
Biggest lead of the game so far for South Carolina. Gun slipped.
Yeah.
Long outlet to Laxon, and
Oh my
it's just thrown away.
It's like a football pass. Holy cannoli.
Oh, we're seeing
I like
South
seeing that.
Carolina covering so much ground. Look, the swarm in the bodies, the arms, and then McKeer on the push. This is a smooth finish.
And they fouled last possession too. That probably killed
really
them.
tough because Kennedy Smith's in front of her. She's trying to pick that, and McKeer just tucks that at the end. Strong with the finish. She has been impressive in her freshman year. They got McKeer. She had played at Montfort
I really thought
Academy.
this was going to be a higher scoring game, but I guess I was
A
wrong.
lot of
It's probably
time
like
spent,
in the,
too,
like,
as she
90s
represented Team Canada this summer. And for Dawn Staley, who didn't really
kinda
have
predicted
the
this
entirety
also.
of her group together to really start implementing things to August because everyone did have
Man,
so
I'll
many
have to
different
rebound difference.
responsibilities.
A backdoor
41-23.
look. That was a good find there from Smith. Davidson couldn't hold on. It's out of bounds.
Who did I say that was? Out of bounds?
And this feels like an important, no, it's just a minute and a half closing out the quarter, but how you do it and where the momentum sits heading into the fourth.
I didn't think this was going to be a blowout game, but I was hoping it would be higher than whatever this is. But it happens sometimes. I get it.
Johnson into the paint.
Oh my god. You need to rebound. You aren't rebounding.
It's back.
USC isn't rebounding, or the ball gets like behind them. They can't rebound it.
Under a minute to play in the third quarter. Laxon, 3 sets. Under 10 to shoot now.
Look at the rebounds. 17-7. That's
Contested
crazy.
2, and Davidson with the rebound.
They like aren't.
6 points so far tonight for Jazzy Davidson. Trying to hunt. Can't finish. The putback.
Hold on, I'll be right back, guys.
Chukwu,
I need
first
to
points
be
of
right
the
back.
second
Keep
half,
watching.
7
Don't worry,
tonight.
I'll be back.
Head, however,
I'm back. Sorry.
Down low with their greater size.
No sound. You mean
shot.
me talking or the game? So that's a lower it so people can hear my commentary and hear the game.
Davidson squares up for 3.
What happened when I left? Why are they up by 61?
Dakota's had a monster night on the boards. It doesn't make it 13
Yeah,
now.
what happened when I left?
And Don Staley wants a timeout with just over 6 to play. Number 2 team of the country is looking a lot like it right now. 61.
Shut up. What happened? Why are they up by so much? Like, what? I literally left for like 5 minutes, maybe 10. Jill, if you're still in here, what happened? I don't think she's still in here, guys. No, Jill, come back. It says 6-7 again. 6-7. I should add a moderation in here. That'd be cool. So, if anyone's new in here, I turn off the audio for the commercials because no one really wants to watch commercials except Caitlin Clark. But I turn it off so then I'll put it back on when the game comes back on. Jill, are you still in here? Did she leave? No. Oh my god, I think she left. No. The queen herself left. I don't know if she left or not. Jill, are you still in here? Put it in the chat if you are, because I don't know. I don't know how to moderate that type stuff. But it looks like, honestly, USC might lose. They're down. I left for like 10 minutes and then that happened. Like, I don't know how that happened. But I can't believe it's almost 11 o'clock where I'm at. But it happens. I know a lot of people are trying to leave because it is late. It is like late now. We're 10 maybe? Alright, and we're back, people.
Carolina and Southern California, top 10 matchup, the only one on the slate this weekend. And we knew this coming in. It was very obvious.
I don't think I've
clear
seen
advantage South Carolina had was its size, and it has lived up to that so far.
I think it's positional size too across the board.
They're gonna moderate.
It's not just the post players; it's everywhere. You see it in how they're able to exploit USC in many ways and getting inside. First look right here. I mean, just laughing, working her way inside, can't get it to go. She stays with the play. A lot of second chance opportunities. Even on this possession, yeah, Joyce Edwards gets the basket, but look at Medina Coate just working on the inside once again on the run, staying with the play. You're seeing everyone get in on that, and there's just a tenacity to attack the glass. They've been attacking defensively, especially in this second half. And this is part of what they do, though. I mean, you said earlier before we went to break, there's a reason why they're the number 2 team in the country. And they're new coming together, some new faces. They're gelling. They're getting accustomed to what's being asked of them by Dawn Staley. So there is even so much more upside as they continue to get comfortable with one another on the floor.
Oh, this was just a 2-point game at halftime, but South Carolina has really pulled ahead in the second half as that ball is thrown away from Tessa Johnson. Under 6 to
Is
play.
it glitch starting to glitch for you guys? Because it's starting to glitch on my side.
That is last touch by the Gamecocks, and will stay on this end. That was last touch by Raven Johnson. Almost picked off going the other way.
And we're talking a lot about South Carolina, and they've done a tremendous job with size. But even with USC, yes, Juju Watkins not playing this season, but think about the loss of Kiki Iriafen and what she's obviously great season in WNBA, All-Star with the Mystics this last year, but what an important piece she was last year. Rhea Marshall, they had substantial players that now are trying to figure out how to fill the gaps and what that looks like, and not only with personnel, but also the style of play, especially against some of the matchups. And that's going to be a work in progress here for this team, too, with so many new faces.
Edwards hits the deck
Pretty
hard
bad
after
block,
that gets knocked away. Davidson,
Oh,
she loses it. A coat gets her hand in there. Southern Cal ball, 5 minutes to play. Kennedy Smith checks back in. She's had a fantastic second half. She's in for 12 points and has been very good defensively as always.
No, I think that I don't know what's happening with USC.
A foul on Tessa Johnson. That's her second.
They're not. I don't know. You structure it under, but I'm not sure. Oh.
Little head fake there by Jones. Launches the three. Hold down to Iwuchukwu. And she cannot get it to fall through.
Oh.
South Carolina ball.
That's a good rebound by Iwuchukwu. Working the position, get an opportunity, just did all the hard work, can't get it to go at the end.
Southern Cal just 1 for 12 from distance. It felt like they really needed to be able to knock down some threes tonight.
Yeah, we talked about that going in. That is an important component, and it's easy to say, yeah, hit some three-point shots, it'll help you, but really against the South Carolina team, how they play in trying to open things up. And with that type of size, it becomes even more critical.
Latson with under 5 to shoot. She takes it all the way to the rack. A coat.
USC isn't rebounding still. I don't know why. Is Jill gone? I don't know. She's not commenting anymore. Jill, are you here?
That's the first on Dunn. Johnson to inbounds. Almost throws it away.
Lats in there. To us.
I don't think he's here anymore.
My hands ready.
Maybe she's getting snaps.
Johnson trying to direct some traffic as the shot clock dwindles under 10. Now under 5 to shoot for Edwards. Edwards too high off the glass. Offensive rebound to Cope.
I don't know who's here.
Raven Johnson up and under.
At like 9. It's 11 o'clock.
And there
so
you go. Just warm at a coat. She gets a tough rebound, but has got bodies around her, and Johnson comes through for the help.
You knew her coat would be a factor. 6'6"
Is
senior out of Kenya.
Are you still here? Or did you leave also?
Johnson has 10. Edwards has 9. It's the second time at least London Jones has hit the floor hard.
I think you're. Oh my friend. All the people that I was talking to
about it. Here's Raven Johnson.
I get it though.
Coming
It's
through
late
for another opportunity.
It's late
inside position, and I think too with South Carolina, that's a part of it.
I might stay a little
such a good
after
awareness of when to get back, when they need to get back. But they flood the offensive glass, and it's really hard to try and keep them off.
Davidson gets the easy look right there at the rim. 8 points tonight for Jazzy Davidson. Helped with just 2 in the first half. Got into immediate foul trouble tonight. That was a major factor in the first half of tonight's game. Tessa Johnson right to the rim and finishes. You know, for a really quiet first half for Tessa Johnson, she did not make a shot from the floor. She got 14 now on the night, including a couple of triples. And it's a double-double officially for Edwards tonight, and an easy bunny right there at the rim.
Okay, we have a little more
Carolina
people in
really
here. I
pulling
think 'cause
away
people are trying to come
with
back.
under 3 to play.
And then we're back to
team of the
commercials.
country
I'll
leading
mute it in a second.
67-51.
Dad, this guy says that we act like
These
Gillette Labs
commercials
is
kinda
some
torture me,
miracle,
man.
but it's just another razor?
Yeah, shush. Okay, South Carolina's probably gonna win this game. It looks like it, but it looks like it. And they only have 3 minutes left in the game? 2 minutes? I don't know what happened. What I'm more concerned is, Jill, where are you? Did you leave me? That was a fast commercial break.
Here's what the AP Top 10 looks like right now. A Top 10 matchup tonight between these two programs. UConn, the #1 team in the country right now. Some storylines from
Maryland's up there. That's
around the country in women's college basketball early on this season.
I guess Baylor must be good then.
UConn, by the way, will
I
be
never
coming
watched it
here to Los Angeles to play USC later on. But Sarah Strong, speaking of the #1 team of the country, that's somebody that really stands out to you, I know.
She was extraordinary in UConn's run last year to a championship as only a freshman. She just keeps getting better and better. It's been unbelievable to watch how she's been able to perform. And you know that UConn has stacked AZ Fudd and the rest of the crew. That's why they're so good. And that's why there's the question if they can't go undefeated. Lauren Betts, we know. We're familiar here in the LA area of how great she has been for the Bruins. And then Hannah Hidalgo. I mean, those numbers are like video game numbers. She is such a special individual, but 16 steals?
Yeah, it's not often where 44 points is not the lead.
The talent is plentiful around the country.
Air ball from Dunn.
And you even see in the top 10, but really just there are so many teams that they've got such solid groups, solid players. And I think, too, sometimes with the movement league, it'll take time as teams get into the season, really start to gel and what that looks like.
Yeah, there's 2 minutes. I think, unless they can come back in 2 minutes, then that'd be awesome. But I don't know.
Under 10 to shoot now for Edwards, who lost his shoe. He got a shoe on the floor. And Edwards with one shoe. Oh, maybe that's why she missed. Well, that'd have been something. And she's running down there. Doesn't have to stop quickly.
It's kind of funny she has one shoe on.
I always feel like, just be careful.
They didn't stop the game for that?
She
kind of had
ticketed for the foul there, and will catch the shoe from Don Staley. Here we go.
Where's it coming off? You got a smile on her face. Yes, she wants to finish off this play.
I guess that happens.
That would have quite a highlight.
Did you ever lose a shoe?
I don't think so. I always felt like I had my laces and my shoes tied so tight. It always really surprises me when people lose a shoe. I guess I didn't tape my ankles or anything though, so maybe that's why I felt like I was using the laces.
Too strong on a 3 from London Jones. Samuels gives it up and a foul at the rim.
They're just not.
Williams.
There's 1 minute 50
for a
left.
moment there, a pretty clean look. Now, this is pretty cool. Candace Parker is in the house, former player of the year at Tennessee, 3-time WNBA champion. And this is awesome. She's here in the building, taking in this top 10 matchup.
With her daughter, she also has her jersey hanging in the rafters here at Crypto.com arena.
It looks like she had a pretty good seat.
Sparks. Yeah. She's royalty here in this building, but pretty much wherever she goes.
She was the first one in here earlier.
Great to see her here with her family. There you go. You see Jersey retired this season. Of course, above it, the great Lisa Leslie, as we talked about, not only legend of Los Angeles and of basketball, but also of USC.
I might stand up for an extra minute after the game.
Well, talking to both these coaches today at shoot around, the message was pretty similar from both sides, and that is so early in the season, so many new players, and even some returning players in new roles, and both these programs
I had a lot of
way early on tonight, early on this season. What have you made of where these two teams are now after tonight's game?
Don't answer this.
Now under 90 seconds away from what will turn out to be, in all likelihood,
a lot of people don't want to UConn tomorrow. So
convincing win for South Carolina, and I think
stream for once for a
it
stream
bodes well to just the
tomorrow
belief
at
of
like
just
I don't know
how
11:30
talented
or
and
11:55
successful and
before
good
the
they
game
can be this
actually
year.
starts.
But I
And then
also
I can
don't think the score necessarily
thanks for the game.
is
No
indicative
problem.
of how good
Hope you guys
USC
enjoyed.
can be and what they are, what they can become. They've got a lot of young
But
players. The growth and the youth of
I
these
was
new
gonna
faces,
put
but I
the
think for
game on
both
tomorrow, the
teams,
UConn game tomorrow.
just coming out, I know there's a lot of gaps to
And
fill,
then I
especially
want
at
to
the
watch the
side of
Iowa
the
game at
Trojans.
3.
But
So
for the
I don't know if I
Gamecocks,
should
I mean,
do.
Don
Should I do
Staley
2
should
separate
be,
lives or should I do one
as
live?
she always is,
With
even
both
more
games.
excited about
Answer me that.
what's to come. She always sketches
It's
a
what
really,
honestly
really
I don't
tough
really care
non-conference
whatever you
schedule. A
guys
big reason
want to do.
why they're the elite of the
So I can
league,
do 2
because they
separate
go
lives.
up against the best. And you see
Doesn't
here
matter.
playing number 8 USC, but over Thanksgiving, you play Duke, opportunity to play UCLA or Texas, Louisville coming up on the slate. That's just in this month. And so that's part of the test, and that's part of how these teams come together, why they found so much success.
I'll probably, if I do the UConn game, I might
able to
start
measure
like at
themselves of the areas that they
11:55, like
need
the
to
same time I
continue
did this
to
game.
improve. But
Well, not 9.
they're really high-level group, and you can see it just in how they
I'll probably
continue
have to live
to
at
improve. It felt like even over
11:55,
the
then
course of
the
this
game will
game,
start at 12
some of those
or
self-adjustment
noon.
things,
And then after
the ways
that, I
in which they can
should.
attack
I don't
and
know.
try and exploit
Maybe
the
I'll just
Southern
keep it
Cal
one
team
live
with
and
some
do
of their
both games.
strengths.
So that seems more.
Now, Lindsay Gottlieb has made it very clear she wants to take this USC program and have it be the premier program in the nation. What South Carolina has been, what UConn has been as well. And no easy schedule
I have to check if I have
women of Troy coming up either.
What's it called? ESPN Plus. I have to check that.
8 appearances each of the last 2 years for USC, and they have rebuilt this brand here nationally, and they are back to prominence, but trying to get to that next level where South Carolina has lived at for really so long now at this point. 5 to shoot, and Edwards caps off what has been a just dynamite night. 17 points and 10 boards. Get this. Now the South Carolina faithful that have made the journey here to Los Angeles, they are chanting USC as they rise to their feet beyond the South Carolina bench. As that's going to do it tonight, 69-52. The number 2 team in the country remains unbeaten early on.
They were dominant defensively. They got their rhythm offensively, and you're seeing the compliments of a team that has a lot.
I thought it was going to be a closer game than 69.
A lot of optimism about what can come.
It happens.
These 2 teams will meet up again next year. 69-52. South Carolina takes
you
down
some new viewers came in or coming in and out. The game ended. South Carolina won.
And our entire Fox Sports crew. I'm Aaron Goldsmith. So glad you could join us for this top 10 matchup this weekend.
69-52.
That's all tonight from inside Crypto.com arena.
I don't think USC played the best that I thought they would play. But I guess it happens sometimes. You don't have every team doesn't have a good game. But
Sunday on Fox,
so
Caleb Williams leads the Bears against Justin Jefferson.
And let's get that out of here. Okay. So the game ended, obviously. And South Carolina won. I kind of predicted they were going to win in the beginning, but I don't know. I thought it was going to be a closer game than that, but sometimes that doesn't have to happen. So I want to talk about the games tomorrow. So I know a lot of people were saying they want to watch UConn play, and then they want to watch. But I'm going to put on the Iowa game, obviously, because I'm an Iowa fan and I want to watch them. So I'll put on the Iowa or the UConn game first tomorrow, and then I'm going to probably put the Iowa game, and if there's any games after that, I'll probably put those on. So what I want to ask all of you is, do you want to have one long stream, or do you want to have like 2 different streams? You know what I mean? Because it doesn't really matter to me because I'll be on stream either way, but for me, it's kind of easier either way. Because one long stream is just me streaming for, if a game's 2 hours, then that'll be 4 hours. And then we could watch, if anyone, you guys can recommend another game in the chat if you want, and then we can go from there. So I'll probably make the live tonight before I go to bed. If we're watching a UConn game, I'm probably going to put it on for the game. I'll probably start the live at 11:55 a.m. And then I'll go on, and then we can watch the game together at noon. So if you guys want, while I do the live, you can put it like notification whenever I start live or start the live in the morning or 11. So you guys can just do that, or you can wait. I don't know what time some of you guys get up, because that's a really early game. But I think some of you guys will be hopefully awake before noon, because I know I'll probably be half awake, half asleep. But I'll probably do that, and then I'll make the live. Like I said, make the live tonight, and then you guys can just hit the notification bell, so you guys can see when I start the live, obviously, and then you guys can wait in the live until I actually start it. So that's probably it for the night. I have to go to bed because it's really late. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did, because I had a lot of fun. Thank you guys for the viewers and the subscribers and the likes. I really, really appreciate it. This is like something big for me, because this is helping me speak publicly, and I'm passionate about basketball, obviously. But so thank you guys so much, and I'll see you probably tomorrow morning. Bye. Have a good night. Sleep well, and don't let the bed bugs bite. Bye.